Lawson, radio. Madam production team, say, Perry Percy, president, contemporary GT, and Maureen say, Obed, Omina, Ukraimu, and Andy Jumadian Airbramo, your camera, no, and so Diane, and then Nanopay, or Bon, Jumama Bias, which my kama, your technical team, National, Ayadia, Omo, so Airberg, Mabedomina say, when you enter Copian Tamanundu, and so Ebebo, near the P, and Swedia Bremo, and Maurice Ghana transfers, and Ayadian, and Banavia, you bet you come over, Aya Crafts so far. A preparation is here. You be rewrite collapse and be and so also ye Emma Orenfia be come on there. A transfer window in Eclusi, you betting come be and so Eddie I found league games are and so air personing no get one seminar and so Mamo. Over Johnny and so Lawson television and Lawson TV or a Facebook and so and no air change Lawson TV on Facebook. Miss all I can watch all I can watch now you so no at me and your beer sweat me I come on do and you're sorry every a Jumadian so the better ayadia your sponsors no and as a 3p aya garlic aya mesha you better almost best brain aya publication and paying for better almost cements aya vita heba mesha and in the capsule so bukraimu Alaska Star aya enterprise Alaska ekraimu ema renfi say a question of the day Alaska Star enterprise ebe sign ede amaye mame for we to say city ceramics aya dia mo paying for be on bia na better almost midima for about hospital and your doctor time that so ono so ekraimu den Kennedy digital satellite and Uncle Ken no Nada Roma and the Yatrasia Yadipi and so Bremo on us Ukraimu OP and your wallpapers, baby OP will be on Yanchan and I don't know Ukrajumadianum Hassa Misha Hassa capsules and paying for Ukraimu Ayadia and more Renfi Hassa Misha Hassa capsules and a DPS aya pipes and all Ayadia DPS and paying for and so Ukrajumadianum Dendin Jebado Mose and your DPS aya pipes Kangen and Najik aya drinking water Miss Yensu Ayanum aya Kangen Ewofia Shashana no and in the Baba can get an magic. I get drinking water, Mukramo, Genjamet, a dental clinic. Me part of your someone's son, some Genjamet at Daruma, Genjamet for and Ukraimo, Rush energy drink, papa, me part of Rush energy drink, and all, Omsum, Ukraimo, Genjan, and the Yatrasia, Yadipi, and so Emma, our baby Biobia, Dr. Solomon, I use Solak, a biochemist, baby Obia and Shadow Cone, and I'll pay Ukraimo, and yet Solak, a biochemist, Dr. Solomon, ABC Games, they are come as much. Saying will be our pesicare so for your ABC games for what I say Emre Oba Winnie Siaba dollar star 262 a hash star 262 a hash will phone so na bibia and so edidam mame fa went to say her pasco a herba a capsules dear Jenny say a for liver mesro a yadia liver one sense no a draw obenum a her pasco a herba a capsules yama liver no emma renfi Varon Ghana Limited yeah and VJ Abobo Yano and so Eddie Abba and a Pragian intimacy Oje Varon Ghana Limited Flamingo paint papa aya Flamingo and as I say so be you so ubia we so paint be an sort of Flamingo aya paint ni be aya jom paying for etayachi amro Lawson enterprise aya dia makatwa sama Becky and a Ben okwa omobesho kama na and the program seba swingina no aya dia ne obeto drinks our Lawson enterprise drink bia ubenya bia to Spanish garlic mixture and in the capsules. I'm in front of the Sajo Tayachi and your Spanish garlic mixture and in the capsules. No, I soak I am mining and engineering at your training school. But so the woman and the same a Jama person Musia heavy duty trust no and so it no a Yaja Hone so when it's a doormaster and more riff is auto two near chop bako auto mutant near chop bako a doormaster. New one scientific hospital Dr. Nimo maybe a doc will be in China nano pay a Dr. Nimo Ukraimu den Garden City University College. And a health science, Mr. Obako Garden City University College, the Chinese admission go so den our Garden City University College, Amrosa Tabia editor Kumaba, Tabia the Tabia ba Mishaba, Ayaja Mr. Christian Ajman, Tabia etayachi, and Yatanasi, and Tebadanasi, and Tabia, me part of Herbal Industries, Buffalo Polo, and so Yantadia Yasama Kama Samacho Sabudia, a Buffalo Polo, a Tobacco Buffalo Polo, but the two say Gino Maje Pepe, and the onions, say Juno, ayadia enwa na ekom sro enchama bre so gino jollof gino pepper and onion gino for etayechi WL Burton ho NSNA oji wani che because adia also no esoso ewo WL Burton koso Burton ewo WL Burton adia Coca-Cola new prices na ba makama sama chose Coca-Cola ayadia 300 ml bottle no ayadia say just 5 Ghana cedis 5 Ghana cedis aye Coca-Cola mame for went to just a betway we bet influenza bet aye saver wo demo etu de betway kwasana bet or betway na ye the betway booking course be premo aja Philotimo aye Industries Limited Philotimo Industries Limited omo ana di Philo milk no enso de abadwa so se milk call aye Philo milk meba be di won komo enso e de achero no bien security aye system so mo pay for bedo mo se na je wo nyina ne sem eba bibia about security aye no bien ho ana enso koto won ma eba bibia about CCTV cameras ho na enso de woni che Somoko Ghana Limited mame fanto ni se Somoko phone ata Roma ene Baja Bossa no me patro motorbikes no omo de Jaba Africa omo ya number 1 aye KFC ede KFC ana so mo lunch aye KFC chinchinga spice say ene Saturday utobia no watobia chonua just 72 Ghana cedis obewi KFC chinchinga spice me patro study abroad aye Astolins International obibia peso to kwan kosua de aye Astolins International omo Kumasi City Mall basement 1 obi mu omo me patro mo bring say nature medis omo de Gasto Mesa Menso Plus omo de abadwaso Gasto Mesa Menso Plus nature medis adaroma and omo de abadwaso de won samna tuja ema eye oremfi Buzia Ventures eba phones aye Buzia ho na woko mobile phones nyina fie aye Buzia Ventures yebeko Buzia Ventures ho and so de wani kire me patro ayade justice ye share on Saturday ema say the shop JD yebedi ne ho enkomo bebre yade besi ho na yakwakodi enkomo kakra enche Alaska Star aye Enterprise question of the day Alaska Star Enterprise question of the day yade ebremo aye sisia ema aye oremfi Kwame bibia bokode
Kenyanko pado bibia
yede amiase Kwame Dela
Ken
bibia kama
yes adu bibia
ya ponya na chese bibia totom Kwame ana say bibia kama Kwame kono kwa katenabo na wahwim yakaso bibia hwima so tese wahwim
okochini
wahwim na wahwim
so lines are planning our koyentino sa only lines
weekend football nko
okay go for the name football football there you know man and into an on football be no because some say me ma dintro kese because of football
you go
ball by 9:30 no my boy your point you be 9 timbo 10:30 now what you said and saying obi kokan say bi kire na yire kofan say bebre bai
sesen
obafie be 11 and what catch and wife say the referee no oba traffic
11 no
11
ade ka bia say
kwa so bia na onam
na ka bia say
mini bia na onam so the traffic na nya some kutokra traffic a wodi so
bia na ka bia say
11 okay dia chere no bigi na enema to say
na me adum bibia boko
bigi no boy na wo share yi de ada woko ayana
me ba cho
woko ayi to de ayi no be fa yi program yi so bigi oh you advert we program yi so fantu so ma me bigi
was the tell say e po na mintimi sanko
bigi wo de ayi atade ayi na woko na atade na betena kayi kro no preko say de opeso kan na wan ya
boss
wan ya
me boss ba ku nua e wo form na da form
wo boss ne nua
me ba cha
wan quest kamba Shana you point you didn't come on you fancy but that's biggie okay you come round here me didn't come over but your question of the day no Alaska Star Enterprise Lawson
episode 4 and a question of the day Alaska Star Enterprise nadaroma na and question no any the transfer market has been money spending spree in recent years. Now, but with these selected players and their current football status, what fee should be more satisfying for the two teams making a deal. Inti ene question ye bisa no se senior transfer market no yesi kwaman for tututu esika gumu realistically ye bisa se place ususu se ebo pen pan na yemfa entom realistically. Well, Alexander Isak, Garnacho, Femi Lopez, Christopher Nkunku, Xavi Simons. Into a question of the day, no, in here.
Well, over join here and so Lawson television and a Lawson TV or Facebook and so like and I share now when you are swing to me in your be and share my more like and share and so and for my Lawson television and Lawson TV or Facebook and so me part already you know a Lawson 96 a 3 and a Lawson radio YouTube no and so a Lawson TV on a YouTube. Question of the day, Alaska Star Enterprise Adaroma Kwame Mobia price mami ready. Players, see prices here.
Based on the trend of air transfer
market, say show players now more than more transfer market, at the prices in the cost.
Sure.
But these players, boss and partner, and yet none near my hijack here. When on prices the same.
Okay, me can fa Isaka. Say na you see prices no. Nkofo say na Isak based on the age, based on consistency. Based on the numbers, at least say tono be 70-80 million pounds are any bad deal.
Isak 70-80. Okay.
And yes, see as
a camp said the prices says like this boys and near my
and so we no sa 70-80-90 are any bad 25 years. The first season with Newcastle, I'm out 10 goals. Second season, I'm out 21 goals. Third season, I'm out 23 goals. And the style of play no or ye modern striker.
Okay.
Into another the ene buono 70, 80, 90. Okay. Garnacho based on the form no wom no. The bet mama ne buono ma pejem kakra ye be me consider ni age no. Enti Garnacho susu timi nya ne be 30 bia enye bad.
Okay.
30 enye bad. Femi Lopez. The style of play, the age, the numbers. At least minimum of 50 million.
Nti Femin Ebu Edinchen Garnacho.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Between Femi Lopez and Garnacho, say Tobacco. Say what's a Femi Lopez was Rose and Garnacho. The level of Femi Lopez now, Garnacho or Rose and Garnacho says ye.
Okay.
Intimema Femi Lopez born out Rose and Garnacho. Then in Kuku. Measure ne form. Series of injuries. So betima ko be 40 million. Waba from pa.
Nkunku.
Yes, waba
40 million.
Yes.
And Xavi Simons.
Xavi Simons so betima man be 50 million.
Xavi Simons.
Yes. So among all these players, then meka se me tona me tues ka kese pa dia tono no. Eye Isak. Ona me tues ka kese dia tono.
Biggie.
You know, Alexander Isak, looking at the consistency level and transfers are a cost between two Premier League clubs. Obi free outside there, Baba, but I thought Ayana Boni different. But Premier League clubs and I can say Diomuhuja, Ayana price and a cost and no hair. Oh, calculated the time value of money. Looking at the the top strikers be to say Fernando Torres more and the kind of form and no woman. Oh, calculated now things are around 90 million. Cool, realistically, for a year striker for Alexander Isak. For Garnacho there, Ken, he's a prospect. And Chelsea Airto. And yet player make us say Onimbon Bobrusu Bia. I think Chelsea Babaya Branty and one Juma talent and war prospect and war. And Chelsea Baba Befa no Babay and one Juma. Realistically, say transfer hikes any idea. And Garnacho around by 25-30 and you're bad. And then Femi Lopez had the numbers or Yama Barcelona player on your starter or Basabo Boko, the many numbers now, Obama Dema, and anytime when your opportunity now. Around 40 can okay. And then player friend say Nkunku. Nkunku I bida in the Bundesliga, but CCR Nkuku na enim no form no e wo form enti player there o form ko form a o price nso so ko form enti for Nkuku I think say 30 would be a fair deal for a player friend say Nkuku. Then Xavi Simons can remember 50. Yes, looking at the form of the Tottenham Bobo no 50 for Xavi Simons.
Well, Ederson.
Can we that say na the Etienne says a value player. You share age. Na ye the performance kakra di account but performance ni biem na ye ka say level bang na wabo competition bang na wabo because say yan hwe no a obi share 10 goals for championship on to me fa no ho to obi a wa share 6-7 goals for premiership mo inti the level of competition is very important. It's in this case the highest level a Champions League. Alexander Isak untwa to Champions League.
The start of Champions League to say.
Oh, I think group stages been a wabo but few ones. Into untwa to ho. Afi no be ye me yahwe. He's had good seasons at Premiership anymore. But to attain world class striking role, like I say, world class as a striker, you need to be playing at the highest level. It is a value say enkane no a enka ye hwe sa ne mani nyina na wo sa Newcastle ombo and from a big team because there's a difference between playing for Newcastle and playing for clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United those days. You understand? Into no Ishaka no meman be 45 say enkane no ankane value no Garnacho a prospect oba nam kwan so a utimu se talent ne de ewo ho aka consistency and coaching so these players and again we both for Manchester United wa ba me hu se obetimi abo but he needs time so 30 million you okay. Femi Lopez is the young guy and Quebec so we pie the fee Spain wenya kwenya abo Spain for Olympic Games we be run national team when you kwan era Barcelona team ni mu say kayan kane anke ka say a shining star be pie e Barcelona kromo na o move you look at all these things Spain on your starter but or a part of the team Barcelona say on your starter but or a part of the team but or a lot of prospects so you go like 40 are you okay? Christopher Nkunku die one guy who rose from Leipzig, Bundesliga best player, but Oba Chelsea. We're failing with numbers, we're failing with everything, including injuries. Into a man value never form, and pay his age to Christopher Nkunku. Kayebeton and Kanye and 30. What I say, but Xavi Simons said, truth be told, Onyan realizing the talents, and the talents, and we are yet to see. Enkane nkwada ni mu on na Lamine Yamal of those days but very unfortunate loans now doors do amane ball na star bi kakra nti afai na ono person opie ma ye hu Tottenham Hotspur Premiership no ye better ground sa obetimi abobo amobie hu sampa indeed you're a very good player nti no on we be say sa no say those days na pa nka oba 70 million 80 million bi now they sell on bare 20% be their shame nti I think say to be very fair and to the transfer market ken kawe nanka say nanka mekoko na kameshe ni say ya
okay wow Kwame mekwa na niaba na yenhwe minim se Ghana for be preach o madwen oba join yen so Lawson television and Lawson TV or Facebook no so betin do comment and so dia fa so na oba price just players team na price players na just obi and we do 100 million based on the model to you Kwame how does an phobia no 100 one phobia no 100 big and phobia no 100
yeah me de na obitima ye close kakrakra na ye Isaac by 100 years say oh yeah realistic 100 year ebiwom by me de among players the two and de meka say ne bo be was so pan me rank ya me di kind dey Isaac to first na Femi Lopez aba second these are the two guys based on no more my ache and say no omo na o value omo ayi so beka so mo be yedru by wo he eye nkuku a they say nkuku enkoyi injury say ha no nsani numbers performance nkoyi ana then Javi Simon so no onso so I think say Isaac ne Femi Lopez na me de meka say me more mo boa me value omo kese pa obi no obedru 100 ye
wo eno ejechere yen kwamana ne mra ne fansane pi enso emremo ewo ba bibia obia ma me fa sansem we ntodwa se nyame ya dom ne Premier League ne games are enso ekoso Chelsea me patro 11:30 ya Chelsea game ne paso e was Stamford Bridge omo de Fulham enso ene ebo eyo game no about 2 p.m. games are kenya enso etoso Manchester United ebo Burnley ayadia Emirates Sunderland and Brentford Spurs ebo Bournemouth into kurusu besia kan Samson Wolves enso ene Everton and 2 p.m. games no 4:30 not just Leeds United and Newcastle United game no and so to me abaswa you don't send to drama men fan to ja say ayadia nra wo pm so ewo Italy adia Lecce etrafie ema AC Milan be somo 2-0 and no aya branch fano aya Ruben Loftus-Cheek Kenya go and a Christian aya Pulisic edbako eka on Cremonense and some and as a Cremonense boboko no omo trafie timeche Sassuolo and somo aya 3-2 nyame adom and ewo Italy Bologna Bocomo Parma ebo Atalanta Napoli and Cagliari and a Pisa and AS Roma and the games are Barcelona won similar to them. 2 games of course. So I was paying Elche at the Fiat match 11 some 2-0 Valencia 8 match Atefe and some aya 3-0 Nami Altimane Alaves Atletico aya Madrid Real Oviedo and the Real Sociedad aya Girona and the Sevilla and a Real Madrid and the Mallorca and so game the pass 7:30 na Madrid and Mallorca game now and some pass oko Germany Mamen Fantu Danra and aya Hamburg SV Etrafi Emma St. Pauli be some 2-0 Nami Altimane the game say pass to the TLG of and the Eintracht Frankfurt Leipzig and FC Hendehem, Emirates Stuttgart, and Borussia Mönchengladbach, Werder Bremen, and Bayer Leverkusen, and Augsburg, and so Bayern München. Where games are, and so Pasfire don't send a P, and so Mamma or Baby Piopia, and no Air to Janano. My men fan to the so Piemens of France, and no Ayadia game back Cosuma Lens, 8 match Brest, and some 3-1, Namia Duman, Laurent, Elbow Lee, Nons, and Oze, Toulouse, Elbow PAG, and on 7 p.m. and as I games and a pass. One Sunday P and so Emma Ewojumajin so Emma Renfi. Mammy Fonto as a transfer and Sunday pre and so Ewoya Dibri and so Premo. Mammy Akrana, your friend draw against Lawson. Na yenim komo and so Ewo Wolves. I one strike and on himself no idea Wolves or more a unified squad and just a Newcastle United Benya player no Newcastle United and Sabacombo striker no and team I catch us in the Newcastle. Ego so top players in be Omodomo replace sacking players in Akano. It's a branch for Jorgens Lawson, I'm Fontuja, say Akrawe, Ayaja likely, or the any Newcastle United, Bia Swatime, come on. Now in some was Bobo Kuno, Ayaja Moton play away, Adana Common Newcastle United Bobo Kuno, or Mania the replacement, or your Nigerian, or no, and they be replacing Ayaja's boy, Aya good news, I don't want some Tuja, Akana Fon Tolu. And Morris or Belgium or our Jank, a club in Australia, one in a way and a player on a son Pablo Sabe replace a Lawson. I might be also to me a Kama and T. Emma Renfi, Toroni or a Nigerian neighbor, Oko Belgium or Go Sokawation or Yafana Arukodari, a Toro, Emma Renfi, set last season 21 goals. Our Belgium Leginum on one shot penalty. Players among for penalty goals. I just boy and so come. I'm an image not yet. Komo it is all non ebabo na ye be wie na wase penalty da be what is wase 21 and nyina ayo open play ayo goals onon anane ekofana fana ye de ho nsem atudwa ewo ayo dwumade so Liverpool club no ye nya report saying Ayaja club and paying for and so Eguso Kakra and why as I said you didn't home come na Morgan Rogers and Sensem no Jayat Liverpool for and for Baby Bia and call for player now you for Morgan Aya Rogers because we pass Harvey Elliott and so Ebefi club no it is Harvey Elliott to qua or for Morgan Rogers and so Edinaba it you better my branch for Harvey Elliott and Ebiana the move at me Aya done Ebasa late Aya bid and so Ebeko for branch for Morgan Rogers and your club you from Aya Liverpool Aya General Alsan Bayer Leverkusen, a branch of Piero, a Yami Pato Hinkapi, Bamusakano, Adia Obabesia Kandama Arsenal, just boy, a Yajan then defender Bayer Leverkusen, Arsenal top papa and Yagro, Sen a Yadia boy way and Eba, Nese Piaswa to me Ayakama or your defender Yadia, when in Bonobo passes Arsenal, assign to another player, or more Edina, but so far Arsenal top 8 are your players. Mammy, are you listening to your new common players? Are you Arsenal to Arsenal? signing this season on signings no anu se papa players no na o show mo a yete honsam ne nso to dwa we mu nyina ne yankora asa boboku no nso afomo omato Victor Jokares omato Bereche Eze omato Martin Zubimendi ayekepa noni Madueke abranche for Christian Mosquera amo se Christian Ayanoga ena Piero Ayenkepi omo atono ente se omo ye 8 ena Arsenal to aye this season Mikel Arteta no excuse the Arsenal pebia na so the opebia no womo ye enso ede amano enti aja so far signings no ena de won to aye de won some to after say no a omo complete abranche for Piero Ayenkepi ayade ne deal no ena de won sane pi enso mamo ewo dwumaje ne so ntia no aye de eba ye de emamo emre eguso aye din aya Arsenal boboko no enkomo no mame fa sanse mo nto dwasa akra no ye fa aya Laurent mame fa nto dwasa esi ameka se mo se pizza akra no babedu e wo pizza sesi a o bebo adama sa Italian club no ntano a sa akra no so a complete aya the move no aya Laurent and ye tene honsem enso eto dwasa esi ameka say o ye player enso de ma pizza aya boboko no ono na se Africa ma o kwakwa de medical no anajo eno no so ebedu ye Napoli boboko no mas enso ababedu ajama Napoli you good news said Antonio Conte eguso top players no Antonio Conte and some say players like see and so ebeba Kevin De Bruyne moba players ni be so apa and they are branch for the Moss and so and ababedu ye ten honsam no mamo e wotuma so Diego Carlos at the name at Fenerbahce manya reports ye so to say Mourinho ntokwanko a eti man yaja branch na na ninje sesi make say Fabregas and so Afra branch ye freno Diego Carlos ye see deal no almost done na me ya to na bibi to Toma ono so ebe travel edenani enso ede akere aye Italy no obaba ne medical enso ede amakomo na bia so timi aye kama Andres aye Pereira ebo enso ede ma Fulham for dana say I'm say thank you Andres why are there no bo ede ma Bobokua ya from Manchester United mre bia twam ene wa fi club ya from Fulham odenani ache Palmares enwa Palmares for upon hontoma ache sa branch ni e wo Brazil or back to Brazil and if you buy jersey number 8 Andres and an ocean at yet on some no and some to da in Janua Bobo from a Palmares and more Renfi Sam Amonia Sapoino and no Nunqua and Ramofano a branch for the Jete on a Sunye a Yadia once a Palmares Mamia Ocean with television so on air president Edema Palmares Bobo Kono and Jefte Sono and no Omotono so Ekamo Etanua Omunia Andres Pereira and your branch for the Jefte and your Jomon Samno and so to the Anthony and one Joe Amu agree and near Baptiste and a club from Manchester and you United and I just say branch to me travel maybe also to me a come I just say doing and so are you done am I your Renfi 25 million euros plus 50% sell on cross United ya same samoton e bese achisikanum na bia so timi ayekama na Jemetene se Anthony ayaje anura club na ya from Baptiste at the statement at the abasa dino dabi omachomo omo awithdraw from Anthony aye move no reasons ne say omudiri pass Manchester United sika na omoje no omuntim yesi branch ne wages bi enso akama aye so mutua United tua edema Anthony ansana bako Anthony edge ne sika United fodiri pass aye sa Betis and the tua says kano enye se ne bobo kwa from Manchester United because amokura no bebo ma last season no wa mobo amfama Manchester United and so Betis for says kano omunya ne enya no chena this United for no tua says kano ntam say di no asan akonkon after no aye two parties ni na agree no Anthony wages na chese say ayo mutua enso edema no Betis so mutua Manchester United so mutua enti Anthony ada so England ontimi and travel aye ene enom ejepa ya de mamo awo aye tumade so mame fanto dwa say Hakim Ziyech manya report say LJ aye club no mudiri pass aye dan ya me patro player bia anyo bia Hakim Ziyech mbre bia twam no na nkonyo player ketwa kwanje say LJ aye de omako for player no for Hakim Ziyech and yet won some to dwa awo aye tumade so Nicholas aye Jackson aye done aye deal Chelsea Bayern Munchen and so awie Nicolas Johnson travel and adinani at Germany or kwatoso de ma club no from Bayern Munchen and good news for Nicolas Jackson and de to dano no Nicolas Johnson ayagende club from Chelsea and Bayern omo agree 15 million euros loan fee adoso papa Chelsea for Ajisika Papa. Nasa Nicola Jackson come on around 40 something and 30 something. Omo je Bayern Munich 50 million euros. A loan fee. Na loan fee no me part obligation bianim. No option. Sakoba Sunday a brand terrible season na club former Bayern and so open a Bayern between 80 million euros plus sell on clause. And a Chelsea business and the club former Bayern and so 80 million plus sell on clause. After 50 million euros fee no Sunday a yaja loan na a yaja mopena on between 80 million na sell on clause and so 10% and so Ababekam was say a brand for Nicola Johnson I done or called Bayern Munchen and dear to Demamo Mamen Fawe and Son Tuja so for United or Maba Club for Chelsea Alex Matos Manya reports and number funnel also free Chelsea or Midri Passa Sacran or Chelsea in the Bono when you be Monty this boy are just so for United and the Chelsea we on the first play away and so at Raheem Sterling Namia Duman and watching and copim Monday morning Elcopim area because Monday 7 p.m. transfer window Crusoe our England Mamen Fanto just Raheem Sterling assist Towns only Fulham and I contacted club you're from me patrol Chelsea, Fulham, so on, another Sunday, or my Majesty Canada Raheem Sterling, and some Penometria, and so Edgerman wages, it is still Chelsea for Eguso. Na Chelsea, I'm a diapanas, a dear homo, a home margin, Raheem Sterling, this boy, Ocean come before some bet me, Raheem Sterling, Edna from wages, and so bet me a coin, and some Amanako, Jametin said, one year contract, one ever terminated, Bassa, Raheem Sterling, Betty Sika, every Chelsea will answer call. Another player, Chelsea soon, and so I apprentice for the benchy wall. So said the maintenance of benchy wall. And then opium and so our Italy. When you suited from Italy, 3. A year class and a free Italy. And some upper for player now. You found a year benchy wall. Are you likely? So Fiorentina and as a combo. On some better than natural. No Piazza to me. Ayakama, you don't want some so tuja. Our ayo Jamadir so Emma ayo Renfi. Mame for some way and tuja. So Rasmus Hoyland. A player at the Manchester United. Nyamia Dumene and a branch me patrono so geneni at Italy or Quatrosa de Manapoli. A Boboco, Manchester United channel. A 44 million. A me patro euros and they atom player and 40 million pounds. No more woman and sir, a 5 million pounds. And so 6 million euros. And no initial loan fee. It is a branch and or the 6 million and a couple loan. Or we are your obligation. Now a club from Napoli at 44 a million euros no Piazza to me a kama Emerisa Ganacho Amotono 40 a plus a 10 million a sell on clause sounds and a branch for Rasmus Holland and so echo Mami Opinion for Jason Wilcox and then a Manchester United paying for the sofa as a business of my year the last two Ganacho and a Hoyland and paying for a German for Bomba so Mami and the United paying for no material pass United Mamo Omonim Tong said yes and you know where Omotoni ye and to Manchester United fana and your bad 5 million nan or call a loan not 44 and non and so obligation season upon a Viana Musica Amosa Ganato 40 plus 10 and your salon cross and your bad and no you so for Manchester United business and then you didn't come you don't send a P and so Mamo our Ayajumadian son Emma Renfi Kobe Menu and no Ayadia Asem Nature. And no number could be men was a couple Manchester United paying for was saying a couple moment yes so no could be men no still baby o John Regina omo eman enkolon na obama could be menu a branch in here I just say ye titi ayen hon komo could be menu and ye did hon komo say akwano kwada dwen ho amra Manchester United for catch and say until non fighting for the position after saying Opinion for Ruben and Morim. Adibato just so person stay. Nemo my Branton fighting for the position. No, yes, I can end Germany Janini. Or did you pass a Ruben and Morim? No, or did you end ye opinion? A yadia Obasa Mafiano. A yes season and just run was I catch and pay for no. Still, Baby John Regina or no Kobe Meno episode fee clubnum and some echo and no Ian Simon so Babatoja yet answer Emma our Jumadi Samna Yokusua Yaripi answer Emma Mammy emphasize some way to just a Chelsea and a straw Kuno, Amanya complete and see so. But said Chelsea Council, do you know, after Sir Branton failed of failing him second medical. no fali sika medical no ma chance for a cancel day no and no chance for info pass doctor see say mo yajuma strabo for no dey pass and see so adia doctors na yajuma e chaprante no ayadia day no and so aye dan obeto so adama club na the form aye Strasbourg and no aja beto twa aye mamo e wo aye juma jere so Liverpool boboko no ma me fa to just say Isaac won sansam no ayadia enu empanyfo na wo Dubai no yenya reports meeting ni nso apana bi ye Isaac by Monday na player no Liverpool aye player Alexander Isaac Monday obey Liverpool aye player omunyina agree aka aye sika no eno ede ba say the Newcastle for nya jatum so ombeton branch no ede ama club na ye from aye Liverpool na eno ye say ayade a plan bi etuye a chesem efi aye Newcastle oh na chese ohene ba mo na na se dumo omonenam chese ba bia oh Isaac ba na play no ba Manchester Airport from Newcastle to Manchester Airport. Me pacho sana ambulance ni me pacho ambulance look at ambulance ni bia. Enti we yemfa mfa Isaac ye the form mo asabi omo prepare omo asabi bibia to omo enti me pacho Isaac enko ba bia oda som enso ewo aye Newcastle da nyame ya tuma ye twa ani mo na se re ni mo Saudi bet no corner deal ni aye dana abrante no enso betimi antone ma me fa to just Donnarumma eno payment so na so eno enkomodie na ye de to dwa kwame de won sane prem no ye se abrante no wakache PAG say a Manchester City and Oposoko a Manchester City and Oposo Sinakan it is a 30 to 35 million or 5 million euro gap and a separate club from City and some and a club now me patro you from PSG and the European champions for player now you from Donnarumma and you don't want some so to I would imagine so Mama Charles honest in the new come and now a Saturday Monday transfer window no cruise yes one remember to creative method de abeto dwane no so when we are Chelsea bekwa kopem mefoda a ye creative edenaba ni na se mpanyfo no guso enso eseche mpanyfo no enso guso ye de kan de abeto dwa se omonto central defender de na opanye fo no enso Mariska Epe no omo enye ema no dem no krepe wonu se omo hwe no so bepe creative aye mefoda na bia so timi aye kama ye to monso no so tudwa ma me family Lopez enra ye se kwade statement ne babonten ye se ne Hansi Flick ayade oye ne press conference ni you like his brand the statement remember so about na anase obeko we aye player for the family Lopez ayaja brand Chelsea communication baby bia enso aye kama aye to wonsam nso tudwa ye di on Chelsea aye communication wonsam no ama remfisa brand no say dia maintain ne no and it's a famine yes ya dia no Chelsea aye boboko na aye from aye Barcelona no omuno aye 80 and omo pay for a branch for the family Lopez because so much transit I was na omo 70 system na nkofo akeka no family Lopez that be omo dey person betumi atom Newcastle United by 8 and 90 internet Chelsea this is kind of omo dey be kan ho the meter so Chelsea 70 dey omo betumi atua na no family Lopez still a branch no my green light and found so Chelsea dey komo 24 hours Chelsea dey man no abona wie still onyam communicate and for aye Chelsea on communicate and from a Barca so person free club no and some person be free club yes say a key day say obako and so on kono ayadia ye ready say statement ne baba bonten and japa and so dey mamo e wo aye dwumade so me fa sansem ntudwa say me di famine won say komo no ayadia ne opiem on some foforo ma ayadia ma me fa ntudwa say Newcastle United aye Nick aye me pacho what made akrani ni amo de ne ko St James's Park so onko na onko wrestle stadium city ni new home ni we and a replace Isaac and we are getting in a yatum no and ya catch a masa raho na progress the stadium city progress the St James's e ha na obeso goals no e ha na obetontra no eti abranche no and a nevan no o just say Newcastle for no protect akwa o makata okra owurema and you cross in na cross gate no Newcastle United gate no you cross no ono and a agent and then patrol ne payfo no and you know no so monitor sanyama bekoye manya report enye jersey number 9 and omo de ma no omo fa Isaac jersey ne ema no obese jersey number 27 eno aya Brentia ya fa Nick aya Woodmade and ya teno won so tudwa West Ham United Magasa aya na no medene number 2 dwa omo complete eno akra no and wo hwe na West Ham United jersey abibia enso aya kama mas baya aya player Edema Dortmund was here can Ejama Dortmund a chair. Manya reports at Brentford. Yes, I bet my club record 45 million. I am a part of pounds and another 45 million euros. And I'm going to cover a Dortmund. I play an answer Edinaba and no Jeba Moise Kane. And if Fiorentina I'm paying far from Moise Kane, Samasabra. Na Moise Kane himself will be a team being a Panomase Derby. Or Martina say I have transfer window. No more trust. No more say. Players be a year to Tom, no, and your young Cochrane Moise Kane. Strikers be a year to Tom, no, or no Moise Kane better. And Tom Pasomo, air standing a contract, no, I'm renewing a contract, no, I'm renew contract at the manor. Now I'm going to buy a cross, no, echo close to be 70 to 80 million a year euros for player near for Moise Kane. And near Fiorentina, I'm going to pass one Roma to will be the 25 and 30 be a year player, no, the Tom Pasomo the cross, no, echo 70 to 80 million, and non a player and the decision so about Chelsea. And as I want to say, no, I am sending Pia Eba, Yademamo, Ebo, Ayatoma, some non transfer, Yadi and Emamo, just say Marino, my man found to just a meeting, Costa and Manager, just say, and in the backroom staff, and they, or more, and no Kakra, or more aged in Kakra, just say Efro Munina, Jomobai, and Jababia Moteteno, just say Marino, and then the coaching staff, Yapamamo. Omotuo, me so say compensation once ma. Catch almost say masa sika beba enchokra. Sika ebeba me ready mu say beto account no bia nya ne je na bia so timi ayekama. E ma remfi say Jose Mourinho so far compensations. Once beto just say Madrid wanje compensation emom. Sa wo sika ansa na wo frem fon say na deal ne e pa na bi ye. Ayade a Chelsea Ayadia 21 million euros or just in 2007 2013 Madrid 20 million euros or just in 2015 Chelsea or somebody 14.5 million euros or 2018 Manchester United for or 20 million euros 2021 or just Spurs 21 million euros 2024 Roma Musa or just 3.5 million euros or Pam no Fenerbahce ebe 15 million euros at Yamano or Panya for Jose Mourinho total of 150 million euros compensation kwa pama ya pamno sika wajen kwa pama ya pamno ewo football 150 million euros say baby am ageno enso adu agedo wonsam enso emamon awo jamaje so Madrid figure no ningna sa data no contract dey for the sa upon awie ye nem adia yeguso monitor say Madrid for no twa says no enso edem opanya for the Jose so far the nsaka 115 million euros emu 35 million euros aye Chelsea nko first and second spell no and what says cano ama bia so timi kama aye kama ya don nsam nso todwa ane opanyina for the Jose aye Mourinho ma memfo we ntodwa sakura no for the Copama me pacho fako ama me ne nkomo na Copama nie a chese akoda no ono ene to wo hwe na ye de no nsam atodwa ontimi amo game Estavayo bebo eno aye ne game na pass 11:30 ya no aye dia Estavayo William ene replace aye Copama na ma me Copama nko na me nkomo onim se aye Copama enso Maresca dia beto just that boy o pray enso our club world cup no club world cup on any pra Copama eti Copama ba yina no on said that in the first club world cup no na ogide pass club world cup ni nso so bebre our Chelsea players ni bi so unin say week yina no aja player ye for Moises Caicedo no so entimi nya single training and for my club no ye from aja Chelsea Moises Caicedo ni enwa and Moises Caicedo etimi aye training edema Chelsea etomobo West Ham United game no ontimi training and no pe erotimi ese training ase edema club from Chelsea na obetimi abogani bia ma bia so timi aye kama Chelsea team no enso enie yenko aye koba na yenim komo nigna se omukuso den omo prepare ade tie aye fula Moises Caicedo and na wo hwa na tase wa return and Enzo aye Fernandez and some and a two wo hwa no e wo television so ma memfa to just Abranche for Wesley Fofana Badia Shell Chelsea players in here and team Ayadia and one more game no so I'm to me win your first game draw second game I'm win your more third game no one more to me win I'm be a sweat to me ayakama you don't want something so to ayo jumadi so Emma ayo refi and no edge no my man for we and to just say CL7 and Al Nazar first game this season our Saudi Pro League you know Ayadia CL7 nie almost 5 away. Na Ronaldo Nija no woman ni images bi na wosha yeto won sane pi anso atoda. Na mom adia player me patron na ya adwuma nyina. E ma Renfi ni din anso Energy Fallis obo hat-trick 5 goals no kwase mu 3. Enom Energy Fallis aye the first goal ni enti the first game was Saudi Arabia aye Premier League no obo hat-trick CR7 and about penalty area to Jano. Penalty number 177. I was saying no. CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo. Since I say football say ayadia penalty ya wo show television so mame imagine over penalty no. The tennis about 210 penalties. Was 177 penalties. And the penalty goal number 177. And they also television so I'm more say or the 210 penalties and I said 177. A branch of you Messi upon 142 penalties. I want to carry more was 101 and to go for with penalties and yakro now Ronaldo 177 penalties and I was say not just I say I know Demamo CL7 and I was no and open accounts for Shasia and some to 20 more race last season on a G goalkeeper no name Joe Felix and I'm the man of the match and so man Joe Felix in here I just man of the match and last season Ronaldo Jemaku 15 name only and far award ma after no more introduce on my award no it Joe Felix 19 award no Felix in here I game the pan of year on so since I autograph kakra and my fans the time I'm board I'm pass no and some Akofi and your Joe Felix and I will channel no Mama Cristiano Ronaldo and I will appear to say happy 5-0 our word here and Yakro Ronaldo and then the bodyguard and then they also doing something to the Kingsley Coman. And so and I know so Pia yet in home common or Panina me pato your friend a year old girl your Swiss manager no or say Joe Fallis so Pia when Nico Martinez is Sunny Kufaro Timo Homo players papa Sadio Mane Sunny on us beside us Obertana as overcall on so a yadia Sadio Mane was on so Evertona or did you pass inshallah on us Bertana and Sadio Mane El Nasa club no players a crom and Yagro Mamma Joe Fallis in my name is in Como manager nan your friend a year me pato okay Jesus wa Barbranton abaso pal so bia hu the quality first game was Saudi Arabia 3 game bia bia kwani sego ana oya assist and jepa ya demamo mame fanto da Chelsea Roger Fernandez abeto Sir Chelsea ebetime kofa player no every Sporting bra eno our Portugal akwani nie ene yedere won sema tudwa no na Morris Roger Fernandez oye player bia ono so onimbo no bopa na Chelsea low key on person mo kona Roger Fernandez wo mo kofa player no enso de ba report oyenya and Sir Chelsea by Monday omo Sporting aye bra for edin komo Sir Roger Fernandez wo betime atoro enso de ba na bia so etime kama aye this boy and ye edin won komo no na Chelsea boboku na no akwana e fa Bonanote aye de batu onim Sir Chelsea atono omo Brighton ayaja bibibia dan aye loan fee anase loan ayedi kanaba tudwa no akra no ayaja Chelsea option bianim namum depende said akwano modemo enso ebetimi asoni ente say mame oni ensi so was oni ensi so say just for that for me na omo de ensi so cost trouble and ayadia Emoris Bonanote ono so omo de na kopiem enso anaso so bepiem enso abo Chelsea de won sam no enso ema mo dwumade ne so nti mame Brentford images ribe and yede 20 way aye niam no so ekoso ewo Chelsea yedi aye omo nkoma yede pi enso ebrem ewo ba bibia obia Jumadi Kaseba Kukoso, our new Spotify Camno. Basona Boboko no, our new stadium no, Wamugusun Sesia Juana Basa for Jiri Pass or Movie. Nanua, a yadia, Omokoti pitch and some Payfono Echo, SC pitch and so we are singing us, Yari. Kabasa President in for one Porter. Why no, what does my bread? A video Yari. Avedia yawie basa president na wacha no ho on the form no wacha no ho da form Laporta se wa ye adwuma wa bre and the stadium ya ye adwuma sa fe na stadium na ye ready manager no so president no and the form no so we video na time walk from ni just say wacha no ho to stadium ni come no ni and na ye bedi adwuma and no basa president you find one Laporta interesting man okay. And no Jepa, Yadema Motumajan so, Meso Fafa television so mame, Fatao Ishaku. Wow. Say, Lame Yama goes to be one of so. Nansay, so is a Fatao Ishaku Asogua. Goes na Lame Yama Katina. No, then left and Abbo Aquasakona Hono, and we've been a crania, who against me patron for the boy. Okay. Baby or the bono a toy. masa ɛne Birmingham City ɔmne Birmingham City hwego a wɔhyɛ ɛde atia Birmingham City oh fatawi shaku masa akwano enti de once ball na Lamin Tasha no pepe na abranche no ade game no bana wi oni nie a chese ye di no nkomo na ni agye ode nsam ebreto jo mu bisa no sense opra bae no eniam asesa oda doctors no mo hwe no onya AC no ene ni team base ni nyina.
It's just all about the team and how we support each other, and I'm just happy, and we just look forward for after the break and we go again.
What's it like for you to be back and performing so well after your injury last season?
I'm just going to say thank you to the medical team. They do it all, and all the team and the support from the team, my teammates, and it's just a blessing to be back like this again and running again. I just say it's a good feeling and thank God.
Akurane nsema no dia tudwa ye bona baso wabo adwuma abranche fa no aye fatawo ishako wabo adwuma pa ma memfa to just England aye national team aye manager opanya fa Thomas Tuchel wa apologize to abranche fa Jude Bellingham aye dia nan say obi yusu west be last international break no edema Jude Bellingham kwanya Jude Bellingham no suban wo pitch so ECTA manager no say oh you sorry na ehun nya so be yusu sa west no edema Jude Bellingham.
Intentional. I use this word unintentionally, just to make it very clear. I used it unintentionally. There was no message. There was no hidden agenda. I fully understood and understand that it's my responsibility that I created these headlines. I am sorry for the upset. Was sorry, and I am sorry for the upset and for the headlines that I created. I'm experienced in
Apacho Jude Bellingham and so acho eno ejete no na owi ani ebisa ne se eye na one fair Trent Alexander Arnold once young free Jack Grealish yinti manager on Trent and Alexander Arnold Trent Alexander Arnold and Jack Grealish one from England ayadia omo collapse no manager no edin semi-pre and so edi atuja.
Doubts that I'm a big fan of Trent and of Jack, of both of their talent and personalities. They are big players. They will always be big players, and they will always be in the mix to be caught up. I know that both of them are desperate to come back, which is really important. But for this camp, we decided.
Levante 2 days before Levante, and I brought to the and so training grounds. And Gavi, na yese empayinfo Gavi no mo fa say enya de bia serious name a branch and the plan is serious on to me international break and this almost some cover and so we say Gavi ebetimi sia kana jama pass for them show more baby onya AC no ne kotodwe na onya AC mamen fanto da se yesi ehwa biem na osan akopra eti amayem hye apa for Gavi okotra for 9 months eti akopra se biem India na chese asem kese pa na to eye baso na ye hwe ne mu se ne ade ampinfo ebeto to ne ma twasa ye bibia no na chese apranche de mamo awo tumadere so Hurricane about 99 eye matches so about 100 game nyame ya tuma eno eye ne game so e Hurricane 99 matches for Bayern Munich was 91 goals 26 assists wow Hurricane has a monster san over 99 matches 91 goals where Hurricane top 5 this video German Bundesliga and apranche pa wo set mana ya de won sema to de no about 100 game ama bia so to me eye kama eno jaban gomoha opiema so Liverpool manager na e fona na slot se dia metene so tiri pass akura no Isaac kura ba hwensesa yeso omo robi omo dia ma akura no enti cup games ne dia obebo start Premier League games no e bia 15 minutes bi ne wabebo bi o ma 10 minutes bi ne wabebo bi e to na bi on be rest players ama akura we eswat mi esia kan bi eno e je ba eno opanyina me pato ye frɛ no aye ana slot onim se no a wayi ne vice captain ayaje opanye fa no Van Dijk oni vice captain since a Trent every club na ye for Liverpool no na Liverpool enyi vice enra amo ajama Andy Robertson ejimami ana slot enra the Andy Robertson and Andy Robertson here and the manager no and I am vice captain ejisa Van Dijk ni wa we ene wa wansana mo aye Salah aye third aye captain ama bia so timi aye kama ya do nsam na tudwa ma me front of say Tariq Lamptey ɛne ɛyɛ Fiorentina and Sons and menya report sɛ ɛna akwa no air travel and so free ɛyɛ Brighton ɛwɔ England ɛde na ni akyerɛ Italy na wakɔtoɔ so akwa ne medical ɛgyama club na mepatwɔ ɛyɛ ɛne mepatwɔ yɛfa mo Fiorentina ɛno ɛgya babɛtɔ dwa no so ɛde ma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadi no so ɛma ɛyɛ Renfi Alejandro Garnacho ɛna ɔhwɛ ne mu so ɔbɛba Stamford Bridge nti ɛhyɛ ne ho yɛ fɛ na Chelsea for no hwɛ ne yie anɔpa yi ne ho yɛ fɛfɛfɛfɛfɛ Garnacho na adai ne ti no na akɔwe deɛ ɛsɛ Manchester United crowd on person bet you on kabiem bone bempa na Garnacho United for the Garnacho Anthony Sancho and the United crown person bete what died the tino I have brown and more Renfi engine the sauna the tino what die and yes kra Garnacho no Archesem and they me patro supporters no be hunu na bia so no atimi ayakama I don't want some to Jonathan Ta my men fun to say so pm so club na ye for Bayern Munich manager na Vincent company the pass no number 1 ono and defenders central defenders no ono and number 1 na just say me patro Kim Min-jae ne oyo Pamecano baako apeno na bia so timi ayakama eno eje to dano no na Mikel Arteta yemi sane kakra about Eze bebo ene Eze ebereche Eze odi nkomo kakra edefa akora no ho reason to omofa no ene ni position.
Really impressed with him. I heard a lot of things about him. I spoke to a lot of people about him. Really bright, very special energy, a special aura around him, and yeah, really willing. He's already gathering a lot of information, the things that we want to see on that pitch, but especially make sure that he has the freedom and the capacity to express his quality, which is the reason why we brought him here. We have options in that position.
Freedom, no is pressing a home to pitch and so a branch of an Eze and so ever for Fabi and so Abajma. Now, in I had Arsenal first 2 games, Omo air call a year away, I can see you Old Trafford, Omo air sign Ako Anford, Yamia Duma, Omo Liverpool, and so Babo Anford. Players in the manager no, and so in common Eze, a first training, Edema Club from Arsenal, into Eberichi Eze, and then the patro with Pimo, Konanim Kakra, Obonse Eze, as I said to Tony Nema, and Kakra, Yenim say aye intentam so for Liverpool, aye game nedia, and ye Beriche Eze, and ye didn't come out. Yente Mikel Arteta, quick one on a yes, aye games like a Siena Mobile, because we fell 3 games, Oko Old Trafford, now Sanko Anfoda, and Yagro.
Important one, obviously, and you want to continue and building the momentum that we are in right now, and going to those grounds, those stadiums against this kind of opposition is what we want, and come from those big games winning in a really convincing way. That's the objective. Very important.
Some papa ne do and not theory. European champions. Emano Diano Arsenal Emano. Ejanua Omoko Emirates. Eho and Omoko ye Omu Bibia. Theory Ejone Arsenal Mano. Etonio Muni Mame a picture images in Subi. Na ye nim komo Arsenal legend theory and Arsenal women's team no Omni European champions and Ewo Emirates Stadium and ye don't Sunday P and so Emamo. Ewo a Jumadi so more Renfi. Ewo Wabi Mame Fantuga. Say our Arsenal sober Gabriel Jesus. I return our pitch. So a good news at the Arsenal fan Bia so won't say Gabriel Jesus our patrons. That's why I can say oh you're not more to do what's not fiache untimi mobile Jabia Gabriel Jesus pra and team I mean fan tuja say I cannot return and no good news and no you don't some tuja Alessandro Zanoli I just say make some also do Udinese what do Italy our toss the Udinese it Udinese new signing in here a fay and on so no ababedu and so anopaya wako bajuma ama bia so timi ayakama you don't want some no and some amamo awujumadi so emre gusadi p amamo Thomas Tuchel sending komobiem Kobe Menu one friend no aden Kobe Menu no aden entima one friend and about no nya bi more or say because of playing time Kobe Menu playing time bono wonya bi more.
The pressure and the changes within the club are not in your favor, and he's just lacking minutes. I don't think that he lacks anything else. He has the experience, he has the power, he has the quality, the talent to be on our list. He is on our list of players. But at the moment,
John Mikel-Obi, APM of Brazil, or Flamengo, John Mikel-Obi, Chelsea, a legend, Okusia, a Felipe Luis and the Flamengo players, ain't on Felipe Luis in once the podcast, others as they say this Amudiano, Aramudiamon Quabrich, Grumon Common, as some through plane, charter flight. Oh, now the court, now Makoye, Jumana Bia, Kama, and John Mikel Obi no. Now Mikel Obi the two just what did you pass to the beer? Over time, Brazil for the Premier League, it's a Chelsea game, they say, I'm up for 8 a.m. and no images in be, and you don't send a P and Swama Montano, dear by a demamo, Adagule, only said taking a team manager, your five Vincenzo Montella, or your two just or your definition of football, your football definition. Players just say Adagule or no, and manager no, baby or the Adagule do no. Now Mohamed Salah, why energy Premier League, you know, or say Arsenal, or more consistent for 5 years, same team. On the story Arsenal or Pep
team.
No, Mo Salah, where you Liverpool for free more pressure, where you free Liverpool, so they are going to Arsenal, so and or the Pep and some Abeshim. Me patro your report and so Kwame Eben say or the Bemamo and more is a by option there war Nicola Justin Dinum. Your report say 65 and you 80 and you 65. Okay, you better say the sound option in some no and so city and Xavi Simons we didn't come on the first time. What did Jesse number 7 no? Some we mean Jesse no. Now what you done how fast I Jesse number 7 no? Yentia branch and Xavi Simons on the decision on Jesse number 7 or space.
The year of PSV was the number that I had. I had a really good season as well, and in the national team wearing number 7 as well. So for me, this was the best option for me. He made his own story with this number. I think he deserved it as well. The way people treat him in the club, but not only in the club, but the fans as well. They love him. Everyone loves Son, and hopefully I can make my own story with it. I know it's a big responsibility, but I'm ready to.
And so it was pace. Emma Renfrey, Xavi Simons, no. I just said, I saw the flare. And the back club, no, and Finfin, Wabba Bergma, Amanimina, Unya Bona, Fako right to Baby Kudusuano, or Joe and Finfiana, the Fasa right to be a come. Debbie Raya, a Yadian Asa, I say gift of 1,000 a year, me patro, we and son, and Crankatua, I just say, Omri Tekis, Eddie Momo, Emirates Stadium, when ye, I just say, and crab, 1,000 or more a man. And I say, 1,000 tickets, and on the man cran be brave, and so and no Arsenal, a community project in the Biomoyano, and you don't want some to them. Melon for share 2. Nemo Christian Pulisic, I will come Christopher Nkunku, a dear person Kuku, your top talent, and they were Benra Christian Pulisic or Sanshi go. I just say Captain America, no, a yadia or Shigu de Bia, and no a demamo, a Yajumajin. So come if you have a code. Chairman Nana Yao, our hot road face, baby, Chairman will be an good morning. A Chairman Nana Yao, and a Sak 1, a Yisaka, baby, on so be a Yen Channel, a Yen Roman Adams, and so a year Ashtown, and no a year hot road face, branch now, a year Ashtown. Kwame, and some more, and somebody be braba, be ribra, and some number you Dodona, and no, and so a Sienina.
Ken me that say na weekend rules are na amount for any break because European matches na dodo na wo ho. Ye shall see enura and ebi bekoso ana nyame adom achi na ebi bekoso. Ma me shall see enfem free Italy because enura ho na ye shall see.
Na me saw the transfers na what the games na ba.
Na nka games na.
For transfers na for games na bra. Why? We were saying Kufusi move when Jackson Modi and any idea na ya yin kakra.
Oh, say transfer na nka games no so na nka pese me rem.
Okay, any games me.
Me shall say the free enura game e course so e Italy. AC Milan e kwa we akwa win 2-0 against Lecce. Ken AC Milan ne first game was season him no otne fie lusu ye against Cremonense. Ne second game na hu be hia say AC Milan be kwa we na wetimi akopeke sa 3 maximum points no. So enra AC Milan e kwa we akopeke sa 3 points na a very important for them. Last season AC Milan bo buku no omentimi an qualify anko Europe. So the new season omurem target ni say yebebo season ni nyina awie no na AC Milan etimi qualify the akko Europe. That's the reason why Masale Grini AC Milan impanyimfo decide say players on be sign omodi omaba no eye players omo experience omo established dada. Entis what AC Milan for signings are Obako for Luka Modric or ye established or experience. Obako for Estupinian or ye established player or the Nkunku asaba beka ho because omo pe players are omo ye ready made on betimi dia competing or ma qualify dia ko Europe. But what check AC Milan 2 games am witness ni nyina na against Cremonense then against Lecce. Those say AC Milan win in the game nenra. But there ba kwa me hu say affect AC Milan team ne pa na say ability to create big chances. 2 games omabo Italian Serie A ni nyina no Masalegri ebo 3 back na 3 back obo no o use Estupinian as a left wing back and o use Yunus Musa as a right wing back se obo 3 back a wasa wide players and asa wing backs no and they provided with na ya attack a omom ne betima attack from the ring so Estupinian and Abrante fence Yunus Musa ne creativity no muni soro enti omo lack sa creativity from the wide area obehwe mfimfin centrally susu a obo Luka Modric at the age no omo control game no or city deep no control game no omo ma ne nko the offensive third ni bebre so okoye attacking midfielder Abrante fence for fan so on operate as the destroyer na or this two any sa redim na aba mfimfin odi amomo onye obi oye creative then Abrante fence luftu chick operate as a box to box so sa wa check AC Milan team no omo operate this season na omo 2 games omo aboni nyina no omo lack creativity from the central midfield area and from the rings because of the kind of profiles omo use enti 2 games ni nyina no AC Milan enya just 6 big chances enu ampokra sa wo check omo game na majority of omo goals ne chances omo create here no na a true set pieces then individual errors from ALH Boboko no so say AC Milan betima compete for this season no ma qualify the aba Europa and what's a Masalegri ni AC Milan team ne sha say on be a lot of creativity about Boboko enya me wa say e ka hu bi no makwa kofa Christopher Abrante fence in Kuku e dia ba she Boboko no because on be here creative midfielder from mfimfin o dia matime fence AC Milan but you know the first 2 games we lose first one and we win the second one. You hope say AC Milan beat Matwas Safum we are so I was very impressed with Luka Modric. Ochen the free kicks are hoodway and Luka Modric still have that magic touch. And no sister nyoma bebrede ma AC Milan bobu kono. You hope say nyoma best san e dia ma Milan team no. Uko Spain Madrid et nefie abo against Mallorca. Ewo Bernabeu. The first 2 games of Real Madrid those say omo performance no enye 5 star. By Madrid first 2 games omo bo omo homodin etimi win sa 2 games ni nyina. Ne first game o win ne second game we win. Enti every Madrid fan hope say sa 2 games a Madrid etimi win no ombetima continue sa de no. No mo dey continue etimi compete with Barcelona. So after some Madrid eko win Oviedo game 3 no. The performance of Real Madrid no ama Madrid for supporters no do na GDA say umbetima continue with this performance na bibia koye dia ma Real Madrid boboku no by so far ade ba ko amani age Real Madrid boboku ho no pa na say how are Real Madrid concede chances how are Real Madrid concede goals say ni 2 games o maboni nyina no defensively mehu some certain level of improvement our Real Madrid boboku onim mejitu mu say Real Oviedo ni Osasuna mu nyebo oboku abeka se ombeti mama Real Madrid tough airtime in terms of attack eye team so mu ko share Real Madrid da ombe try say ombe defend it na mumbusa ho say last season majority of Real Madrid players are no mo horman na esegu but many teams nkitwa ni ko share eye check the number of chances eye na Real Madrid concede check the number of mistakes eye no mu defend omo ye but what check Real Madrid for first 2 games I think and I believe say gradually as a omu defendia oma ye better ade ba kwa mehu sa Lawson dia beka Real Madrid game ne ho so omu nkura ball no omu defendia say omu chase ball no omu focus the ball the reference points ni say what's ye timije ball ni free opponent in same enti anytime bi a Real Madrid for ebetimi e defend bia no omu move towards the direction of opponent the ball no be or the ball never enti adem time bi a Madrid be defend bia no omu chase ball omu try some best city deep. Last season, under Ancelotti, Madrid defendia opponent ne J ball na Madrid aba be guna echi. No ama opponent ne the ball naba. And now there was a lot of pressure on Courtois and a Real Madrid for defensive line. And ma Real Madrid for concede goals bebrea. Na hu hia some be concede by about 2 games. Madrid first game against a team friend say Osasuna. Osasuna ambo shot on target. Osasuna enya big chance. Courtois anye save. Because Real Madrid force as soon as J ball na Madrid a chase ball no makwa kwaje. Na no against Real Oviedo. Oviedo ain't me enya big chance. Courtois eche ball me and sape ano ye saves. So in the first 2 games, Real Madrid are making sure say opponent need me attack bebre. That's one positive I mean about Alonso ne Real Madrid say omu defendi bia na omu focus the reference points no the ball. And in football, se coach eka say your reference point no yem kwaje ball yem focus on the ball na e kire say omu use option oriented zonal marking in option oriented zonal marking u focus nya na yese ube chase ball no sa obeje ball no eni ade ba kwa mani age e wo Real Madrid. There is a lot of improvement e was so mutimi correct sanoma no but wo show mo first 2 games are defensively me happy with how Real Madrid for efforts to defend it. Offensively there Madrid dey say that ni problem kese bebre sa because a Real Madrid team with the individual qualities e kuro mo no Mbappe betimi aye ne magic na di go ade amount Vinicius Junior do send the form ni suru bebre te say previous season there by now no against Oviedo free bench by betimi be impact game no ebe share goal ebe make key assist so individual quality ne Madrid will be betimi di goals ne dia ba but dia ba ko aboa Real Madrid say we attacking third ne first game ne second game Alonso eyusu nyoma miensa movements rotation and flexibility. First game against Osasuna, second game against Oviedo. Adi Alonso eyusu edi attacking say Mbappe na obo number 9 no onyo bia otise Lukaku onyo bia otise Isaac mo opese time bia na oba na kire beje boni bie because opese o involve play ne nano ne ye ne de enti Madrid isi akan a omo nhede ni striker obema that boss presence by anfa ho so many striker obema that boss presence no Madrid timi find a way to create omo chances then to score and a kwan omo fa so yes ade no eye movement rotation and flexibility enti time bia no sa oche Vinicius Junior na o rotate Mbappe o rotate Master Antoine o be rotate eye Chouameni obe rotate, Adagula obe rotate. And it's only omo obo say na because of that rotation, that movement, that flexibility, Ebuama Real Madrid for team create chances no. Mallorca for first game olusu against Barcelona, ne second game wakodra against Celta Vigo. Ne third game obe try so obe to me frustrate Real Madrid. Oh Real Madrid for fee, omo ye team ba kwa. Omo ba Madrid fee no ba be city deep. Omo ye very aggressive. Omo per crosses any long balls no ma try so may use to transition to beat Real Madrid for a defense by set obet na Madrid bet na fee na a team offense Mallorca be share Real Madrid na extremely difficult. The last time Mpokra Madrid tina fee Emma Mallorca be share no a way back 2008. After 2008, Mallorca and team by Madrid fee be share no. So if there is going to be a team obe we need there straight away me call Real Madrid bobo no. Vallecano et na fee against Barcelona. Ewo Vallecas. Eye game back wa. Se ofo obi o follow football. Na ofo Barcelona fans. Na obi so omo say. Barca ekosi akan. Ene Barca anhyegwa. Obeka se obwa. Ade back wa betima trust Barcelona boboko ni say. Barcelona under Hansi Flick so omu si akan ya. Say ye nhyegwa die. Oye dey Barcelona. About 95%. Obetima trust Barcelona say ombetima ma goals. Ombetima attack. Ombetima control game ne diamao. Enti yense goals die enye Barcelona problem football na ye bono faces ahudu wo football mu ye 4 sa 4 faces wo football mu no arguably uko Europa Barcelona dominate mu mienu among the 4 faces of play Europe clubs wo Europe na clubs wo Europe na no faces of play 4 na wo ho no Barcelona dominate faces mu mienu attacking phase Barcelona is very strong untimi nka best attacking teams for Europe ubeyi Barcelona free enti eba attacking phase or me very strong and a transition to attacking phase say Barcelona etimi ayiri opponent age ball now etimi achisa from defense to attack or me very strong so sa 4 phases of play no Barcelona is strong in 2 that's the reason why omutimi she goals bebre omutimi attack very well enti sa wo check Barcelona under Hansi Flick obefa aboboko ne last season in all competition about 60 games eshe 174 goals. Se team betima about 60 games ama 174 goals it show the kind of quality and kind of attacking power sa team ne wo. Se wo check last season pokra na every competition be a Barcelona boy no only 2 games per and went to Mianchegu. That was against Sociedad then Okobo was a game against Liga and Susu and the only team Barcelona and Timian football and to Martinim. Every single game be on board to me ye. And yaba new season na ye rem no Barcelona first game wama Mallorca 3 ne second game wama Levante 3 2 games are Barcelona abon wa La Liga no wetimia ma 50 attempt to score yenko bebia season inko bebia o yabo just 2 games Barcelona ma 50 attempt to score every game bia no wama 3 goals enti Barcelona eshe goals enye problem omo quality omo star no de attack na no ehye Yama Dani Olmo Ferran Torres Rafinha Pedri Frankie Dion Baudimo enti ya attack de Untimi take anything away from Barcelona. Sanka team about just 2 games. No amount of 50 attempt to score. And to Barcelona they omu okay with attack. By the same team, ubu so supporters say omu problem pan dey pan. Ombeka tro say kwan na so mfa so e concede goals no. Ana omu kwa face Vallecano. Barcelona ne Vallecano die emutwe. Na emum I just say monitor 2 games no 2 teams no more recent matches. Most especially says ye bo game no our Vallecasa. The last 4 games are Barcelona ako Vallecas, wako Vallecano fee. Barcelona wini ba kupe. That was last season. Barcelona ko wini 2-1. And say Barcelona fans nebe kai sa match na. Vallecano for take lead. E chire na Pedri beteka. No be any say game na ye draw. Ana Dani Olmo ebenya winning goal ma Barcelona. Barcelona struggle pay you no mkonya sa 2-1 victory no. The last 4 games are Barcelona ko Vallecas. Vallecano fee wakwa ko wini ba kupe. Enti ye venue ba kwa Barcelona kwa omo bre. Ana wo check Vallecas pitch na. Omo pitch ne nye. Barcelona pe pitch eye very good obetima mo game na flow. By Vallecano pitch ne nye enti time ya Barcelona kwa ho a mo ball ntimi flow yi. E affect Barcelona style of play. Enti pitch na Barcelona kwa kosi akan no. Anytime mo ko bia no mo complaini. Even Vallecano players ne complaini say pitch ne nye enti e ma game ne nye fe. Ema opponent ne ba omuntimi mbo omo no pitch ne betima affect Barcelona. Then team ne friend say Vallecano na nkasa omo style of play no mu share Barcelona omo dey have Barcelona adwin because omo running omo ye very aggressive omo use omo rings no keno be kai Vallecano for omo senior man Sakura man isi sa man no oye senior man on the hard game power bobo ko nim anytime you bet Barcelona be obe try so be have Barcelona bobo ko no by Barcelona betima kwa we akonya the needed 3 points e how Barcelona ebe make sure say omo high line omo nya expose okos roba for Barcelona be bo omo high line no Barcelona be control game no on be attack more than Vallecano. Barcelona be create omo chances on be timi omo goals omo pe no by Barcelona high line no on be timi a contain eye Vallecano for no Vallecano for ntimi be to omo high line no and the only problem by a game back wa still Barcelona advantage Barcelona so be kwa we wo Vallecas akonya the 3 maximum points. Chelsea at nefie against Fulham. Chelsea echo West Ham ko share 5-1. Chelsea fans n'enije because of the results and the performance of Chelsea. Chelsea actually say quality wise omu obi. Omo actually say omu good tactical approach, flexibility and plan. And to say what check Enzo Maresca every single game biano or se sanin actually say oye coach o pay attention to details. So tactically say nkofo mpo kure nya gidie wo Enzo Maresca omu ni problem tactical aspect of the game. And a Chelsea for actually say omu character. And it's a Chelsea with good tactical flexibility, or more character, or more quality materials. Dear Nebema Chelsea etimia compete with England. Dear Betimama Chelsea etimia compete with England. I competed with the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, say, and what's a Chelsea enya consistency in their results and performance. And it's a Chelsea etimia kwawe. Akwa West Ham 5-1. Every single Chelsea fan expect to say Obetinefia against a Fulham or Betimama the same performance. It is a Chelsea Betima competing with the big guys or man and some dominating Englander. And what's a Chelsea star results omunya star performance on the mind a bet so and playing against Fulham Eufino who expect to say Obetimama good performance and good results. Name Fulham Bobo so nyafusa. A Fulham teamer maybe umfa and nidium famomo. Unshadam Fulomo by checking Marco Silva from last season, ABC this season. When him say Marco Silva, ni 2 games our season in your lusu you. Don't send in our board draw, bonyan lusu ye. Full and force so promo first win this season. The first 2 games in our board draw on lusu. Nenia Breso Benya the first win. And when says so to mean Konya first win against Chelsea was Stamford Bridge, a better plus the amano. Last season. And yet this same Fulham team and a question Chelsea 2-1 was Stamford Bridge. Our players some of the question Chelsea no majority of them eda suho. And some person ko repeat the same thing. And at here back about Fulham near say omo ye positional play team. And to team near quite a balanced side. Say yen first set piece and she go Fulham nim sadi ene. Say yen use high block omo nim sadi ene. Yen use wide defense, yen use box defense. Na yen ya transitions omo nim sade ene enti teama e balance side untimi underrate omo. Ade ba ko ebua Fulham, so person stop Fulham pan e say. E wo se o build up ni na unya overloads. every single team awaiting me stop Marco Silva any Fulham biano ne build up ni nyina no onya overloos most especially in the midfield because ukosia Fulham and Marco Silva time biano we use +1 in the midfield yeka se team be use +1 in the midfield time biano or per extra player to be in the midfield and sa +1 player no person use no mfimfin that extra man no o use Alex Iwobi enti mfimfin ho no o look it wo ho o ken wo ho and Alex Iwobi na o pretty as a winger no who expecting say on never flooded the ring so but omo ye build up bia na o man drift be kan mfimfin ho now I hear the +1 a midfielder I will be receive ball no and typical example a your game against Manchester United recently Manchester United midfielders and coach ni use was Casemiro ni Bruno Fernandes. Adi ama Fulham timi dominate sisa game no mfimfini say time bia no Alex Iwobi be +1 na Manchester United any numbers to stop Alex Iwobi and time bia Alex Iwobi timi progress ball no. So playing against Chelsea the first thing Chelsea need to do is to stop sa +1 na Fulham for use no and meje Enzo Maresca di. One coach aminim so timi read the game very well. Enzo Maresca a convince emu bebre. And you most likely say Chelsea fall back no be use against Fulham no. Anytime be and say Obama Rhys James na here playing against Fulham onim say Fulham e use +1 in the midfield no. So obey use Rhys James Obama Rhys James e invert ya become fin for no. And apart from Chelsea back for no Rhys James e be invert ya become fin for no. Or become fin for no obey close to Caicedo. And no be allow Enzo Fernandez to be in the proper right midfielder. And they most likely so be you Dilap as the number 9. Say Dilap ebo as the number 9. The obey you soon say Dilap no and distracted Calvin Bassey and Joachim Anderson. So watch Manchester United against Fulham. Now we say Calvin Bassey to me ban nimpa because says Manchester United striker no be anywhere or that boss presence. And to moment me and Pini Fulham for centre back bako. And to Calvin Bassey to me je bo ban nim. By Chelsea Enzo Maresca minim no and you most likely so bobo Dilap. So bobo Dilap ebe pini between Calvin Bassey and I said Joachim Anderson. Not then Joao Pedro timia became fin for no. So Chelsea benya the numbers. So be you so Estevao Mpokra na obema Estevao on paper up as a right winger no adrift aban fin ho. Enti ade a Chelsea dey beat Fulham ye say Chelsea benya central control. Na Chelsea etimi move to create in spaces or pay. A game back wa me expect a lot from Chelsea and Meko Chelsea say Chelsea be winning. Manchester United etnefi against Burnley. Okay. Ken unhia tactics. Unhia osofo. Unhia professor to tell you say Manchester United players ni coach no. The Manchester United supporters ni feminine. Last season, Manchester United supporters sunye. Omo di acho. Yaba new season. Yenko baby ya mo say Manchester United supporters na esu. Playing against Burnley ewofie. Manchester here tactics to win this game. What check Manchester United problem back up on the field. You Ruben Amorim every year. You say Ruben Amorim in for question one by checking the mentality and the intensity of Manchester United players. No. I didn't think a gamer. Game back Manchester United players no. Omu intensity omu mentality is different. Now when you GDO the following game intensity and mentality are drop it. Omu come ni no mabo mechi. Okay. And the football aspect ni na sa o pesa o dominate here. And what say every single aspect of the game you need to dominate. So offer team a friend say Manchester City or dominate here or dominate the tactical aspect, the physical aspect, the mental aspect, the technical aspect. Liverpool here the same thing. Now same pokra as na this second no. E check the mentality pokra improve. So for Manchester United to dominate, apart from tactics, everything, the mentality aspect also more improve. And it's a over against Burnley. Now no ya wa my team kitwa you from EFL Cup. Unhia tactics to win against Burnley. Unhia mentality to win against Burnley. And it was almost the same. Liverpool ni Arsenal dey ken. Simple. A midfield game. What be dominating midfield na be carry the day. Watch a Liverpool ni Arsenal recently. Draw. 2-2. Our last 2 games. Now simple Arsenal ko Anfield. Utiminya draw edeba. And 2 quotes in now elite approach. And the reason why I make us say midfield battle here say offer Arsenal bobuku no. Arteta looking out for control between the lines, counter pressing, coordinated switches. No me use corners they are taking advantage. Oko Slaughter Ope exploiting vertical counters. Ope midfield dictated rhythm. At the same time, also sustain pressure over the final third. Now we use coordinated switches. Sadia making in ano. Say bet my ya a midfielders ne deba. And between Arsenal and Liverpool, Arsenal midfield no. Martin Odegaard up to date on shada any 100% fit. So sa number 10 no. A bet my ability is the entina teta so money free rule. Obebo ability easy. Obebo Merino. So obebo dia anase Zubimendi. No about the Clan Rice. Oko team e friend say Liverpool amfimfin ho no Florian Wirtz ebebo McAllister so be man opportunity minim so be use so boost like e dey free right back e dey aba amfimfin obi obehwe game ni bia no on hwe the midfield pattern wow be dominate midfield una kai be game back over 1.5
okay
goals there both teams most likely so be abehwe over 1.5
me da say Kwame Dela Adolson say bia boko de Eda Paula Sanchez say we monitor program na no pay eja ba bia obi aye ncha ne mo so ofie enso ehwe bia ene eja no ye fa no nsuo na to so mame
Kemeda say na mami no ndin komo kakra na yembo transfers no mu komo kakra me yan ma ba games ni mu na you see the initial plan for Chelsea was to say Lian Delap on beton 30, Joao Pedro on beton 59, 80 million pounds for two strikers. Now on 2 players they replacing Nicholas Jackson. That is why they valued Nicholas Jackson at 80 million pounds. Into the Nicholas Jackson fee. Nanka omodi a top Delap and Joao Pedro.
Plan.
That was the initial plan. 80 million pounds. 80 million pounds na ekekako euros mu 100 million euros. It is what's 100 million euros that was it. It is what is initially Chelsea wanted Nicolas Jackson 100 million euros as sanity. But they be a catch or say negotiations a scale. You need to plan knowing very well say oh box you will be the corner or you're desperate and the desperate times require desperate measures. Ken the entire Chelsea form person beton Nicolas Jackson term say they knew very well say yeah be end the transfer market now a big play in the advantage. Why? Buy Munich for we're looking around and a Newcastle for no so epic. Chelsea knows very well says I got 2-3 days a bidding war because Bayern Munich the initial plan was that Hurricane replacements a new you try Jonah Kusi Jonah no so you trying a gun in now sa bobo the man Sweden no you trying oya kwada on to me more into your top player bra. Their first target was Nick Vortamandi of Stuttgart. The 50 koye Omanji 55 Omanji Stuttgart for insisted say 65 million pounds. Sorry, 65 million euros. And I was okay, no problem. If that is the deal there, you better trying. So in the buyings of Bayern Munich, almost also trying last minute. Nobody Sika Stuttgart said they were Stuttgart for beton because Stuttgart already they are in the market searching for replacements. Only for Bayern Munich to get to know say, yeah, that's sorry, a Newcastle for Nick Vortamandi because nobody knew. Say Nick no Newcastle for the Befano. Because you say Newcastle air working Brand Lawson and no more working you want Wisa. It is a Newcastle. After Nick Vortamandi, na buy Munich the new option there. Let's just say omunsa kwa Chelsea wonum. Because buy Munich first target and fa option be anywhere. Jonah Kusino I likely some of them call Stuttgart and also we call PSV. Omo pet team the amano. It say buy Munich new option they need to go to Chelsea and beg. 4 days ago Chelsea catch them for say a 15 million pounds loan fee. And on my insist, and they 50 million pounds and 80 million euros. And they Chelsea for about 15 million euros, which is like 12.5 million pounds more, baby. And the Chelsea for said, nah, I'm one here, but you know 2 options. And the Chelsea for them are buying Munich. Options, you know, they say, boy, the year Tony and Cassia being loan. It is a mope, some loan plus option there. A loan plus option about 15 million euros. Say a loan plus obligation in there. If it's me cry the amount of 5, maybe obligation no ya 2 ya 70 million euros. In say me no. option yabeju sika kese loan fee obligation loan fee for open here. Now Bayern Munich for clearly almost short term replacement. Omo player mo panic Votamande no wenya no. Nicolas Jackson on ba be try ahwese be fa. Bayern Munich person be risk akwa no obligation. Na Nicolas Jackson abeto omo so na ochire bi omo ton no munya tofo.
But 50 million euro loan fee. Nicolas Jackson such as it on around 30 something.
Aye.
And almost 50 million for 1 year.
Loan. Say and I'm just Chelsea knows how to do proper business. And me catch you say you could do pempensuo bia club ni desperate Bayern Munich form ni option bia o the Chelsea for be kan no beti and until the total figure no akwa 80 million euros 80 million euros 15 a loan fee 65 a option into total package in 80 million euros but what I say 50 million euros a loan fee and no cash down omutua de ama Chelsea 65 no so a cash down nembom and your option and a Chelsea for the aba say so trigger yeah Chelsea san so sell on 10% bisa aka ho but Bayern Munich so me trigger ne de I doubt because they just want to give it a try for 1 year. In the minds of Bayern Munich, you know, they are just paying 50 million euros for 1 year because how many option be targets and fat. Nanka Chelsea for train. Honestly, say Newcastle and Tonic Vortamandia. Can Newcastle would have come back for Nicolas Jackson? Nanka Chelsea ajinimi enu nyina but say no say Newcastle they are not blocked they are not buying Munich they are available. Let's negotiate and find the right replacement and Chelsea for just ask no and they are to I think say a fair business. Saboy ne ko buy Munich. Na sa buy Munich cast omo mpeno Chelsea agi 50 million euros e dey ato Chelsea for enya profile ni mu ayedu say about Chelsea about buy Munich or ton Chelsea can sell it well. Inti Bayern Munich profile na bebe count Nicolas Jackson wa ama boy ne value akosoro. Inti a win-win approach at the Chelsea because already this boy onya boy ni be more Chelsea. Proper business na Chelsea for you. They are doing very well. And no ya na mutua 40 million pounds at the Manchester United edge Garnacho. Inti I think the businesses Chelsea are doing so far so good. Now you see Anthony situation on the DTN you can. Commander Nkofo di wabontin bebrebe no. I think say we are not being fair to the situation on the grounds. Me pamcho komo bi say edru ha enya me time we na me pe we asɛmti. Facts, yeah facts. The problem is not Anthony alone. We hear story what's the rebetis for kura buafu. Omo walking off the deal. Omo buafu wine. Omo buafu terms and conditions at that table no so not Anthony. So why are people berating Anthony? I don't get it. Betis and Manchester United ye negotiations. Betis if was ye ni sika ye betu sika Manchester United wo pe no because United for pebe 50 million pounds mu obi omuni sa sika no. Enye sa dia ye betimi ni ma ye deal bi yenye co-ownership. Co-ownership nature say yeah Betis for you better 50% of Aquarano. Now most so Manchester United for 50%. It's a 50-50. Now co-ownership no bronica co-ownership say mimi Betis meme dia and a Manchester United dia it's ye joint liable to the player. Come on me know what I say. 50-50. Co-ownership say Manchester United Anthony mu 50%. Mimi Betis mi wo mu 50%. But you sanity you. Inti say a co-ownership in a rally a more of a loan be because a paperwork normally stand akeke because 50% a more like yenina ye check. Okay. Inti say co-ownership there. Boy no Betis for 50% of boy in salary on betu ya di amano. Let's just aka boy an extra 50%. Say obutua. Sasi kan why ne betu ya di ama boy no.
Say a co-ownership they say United in the
Exactly. But Manchester say Derby. And the ontia. Betis if one fa boy become na the boy ne kobobo. But what in common as in the minds of Manchester United, don't feel say a co-ownership there, but who rabbit is one on the boy ne Ekoye Juma boy ne in first will be a baby whole rabbit is now to go and take the wage bill. Kona kofani na.
And I bet is when you say a ton so 50-50.
Common in no. And common no because for instance here boy no say and now no call rabbits. Omucho market you anymore no. Boy no just 5.4 million Manchester United 5.4 no 60,000 and Manchester United decided so move it here. By this time around, he says 60,000 from multiply. I can 2 years stand the contract as so £60,000 times 2 years will give you something around little over £6 million. It is a boy ne cast on jet Manchester United. See can one just say well boka £6 million. Also on Tiasi. And the Rebels also say some Manchester United answer some negotiation terms now. Almost also on Tiasi they are working off the deal because ACCA so Obeka say 50-50. But Aketuani the many Rebels for me because me na me ko use boy no. But in the minds of Manchester United so some feel say the right thing.
Because almost turn close to 100 million euros.
Aye.
And almost more 25. Joma agree on 25 plus 50-50. I'm already 25 million and a betis betria. I bet you the amount. United.
From 50%.
Now fee or from 50%. Now 50-50. United they share about 100 million. You 25 pay. You not 25 pay. You 50-50. And you see about betria wages no based on 50-50. And I just Anthony Cano.
And as I say no to you. Rebetis do not care the amount of money you paid for him. What am I so? Say what Rebetis cares is that boy ni man you player. Me no na negotiations. We fear and we see. And I will say, we fear no. Yambra, memra na me no be partnership into ye check 50-50. And I make sure 50% in the ama okay Eben.
What's a light bill na me na mean?
Now what's a light bill? A dine bu. Why ya mean na mean ya? Say.
Well. You better until
negotiations no goes what boy. You better head here.
Okay.
Inti and also say omo pa omo ni Anthony international say sikani nyina Anthony for Anthony ne entourage pay 6 million na. Ometimi sorting out be 4 million bi ana. Na nka deal no we. Ken that say Liverpool ne Arsenal games there. When him said the last best 6 Premier League games Liverpool omuntimi sha Arsenal Premier League nemo Premier League nemo very very strange. 2 Liverpool Arsenal games go song in the history of Premiership games are goals abapa Liverpool no Tottenham and their goals pie 206 goals but we any free wa Liverpool Arsenal produce 198 goals goals game if some more draw to say for instance now saying games some boy nyina Anfield ni nyina draw 2-2 2-2 1-1. So these are teams that produce goals. Let me even add this to the context. And a slot team, about 36 consecutive games, go every single game when we say go. So we are going to see goals game this season. Liverpool problem. They've had 2 bad games. Bournemouth, Newcastle. 2 bad games. Romania 6 points. And again, the bad now, Amanfo would want to describe Liverpool team as bad. They said they are conceding goals. Yes, I understand. We're conceding 4 goals. But our struggle, he's getting the result. He's getting the result with goals. Let's just say, and then the game. Yeah, we need to expect a lot of goals in the game. Now, problem Bako with Liverpool. The last 2 games and they say and Pempi in Liverpool attack here near Jiboni the free Liverpool say my Bruni say transition how they transit from attack to defense and again transition the attacker counter attack from defense to attack say Liverpool defenders Ajibol normally born they come and dim work for Mohamed Salah ekiti came on there no and then they say attacking transition name sawoku enim Why you attacking transition area? Yet your body the free with someone. Now who bow with here? Bro, this is defensive transition. I want a Liverpool problem. Liverpool's major asset is attacking transition. Their major problem is defensive transition. Into yet your body the free with someone. A better no money now, Bomochi. About be defending well in structures because who run here, you are running into a proper structure. And don't Liverpool for any wrestling. Now I am happy say Obia so Liverpool team no or the stability kakraba with regard to their defensive structure kakra run Gravenberch because Onimboni kutakama he knows when to release the ball, he knows when to position himself. So Liverpool for ko lose ball no wenim wa Gravenberch back now he's okay. McAllister the last time not only game we sure so coach in the ball Szoboszlai because now saying ball Szoboszlai ball there it's been good. Ricky Conor Bradley a trainee so Conor Bradley will play as the right back if so. Let's say you release Szoboszlai. Now I hear Szoboszlai Gravenberch as the double pivot because it is important because Ken in common way Liverpool last 2 games exposing Liverpool players ni bebre Ibrahima Konate Milos Kekes. It is not as if they are bad players but the last time I mean we didn't come out say any defenders behind the team pressure any defenders behind inti say who expose you to a lot of balls no more mistakes so Liverpool needs to stop that because Arsenal will give them that. Arsenal will attack them. Arsenal knows proper transitions here. Into Liverpool will need to stop that. Then toss to you, Ken. Arsenal forces say 33 corner kicks in 2 years. And very interesting. We are going to watch how Liverpool are going to stop Arsenal for set pieces. See through corner kicks. Because Arsenal for corner kicks, you know, and I know during Timber they know, and every single game they know how to do. Omnim staff from the Beba. But Liverpool for so waka kama because Virgil van Dijk also wakama Konate soa Szoboszlai heights in your bad Gravenberch heights in your bad so Liverpool should deal with that then we can analyze the game with open play. Now let's go that way Ken. Minim the conversation about Eberechi Eze Ken would you want to play Eberechi Eze so on starting game no ana because etwetwe so kakra Eberechi is a fully fit no doubt the be American say I would put him on number 10 but after na waba throwing him in a big game like this you know I say me 50-50 kakra
menya so starting menya so starting but adia ba kwa manager wa teta wona say o say o ne nipa bebre adu nkomo boy no ho e just say way back the school days the first teams were boy you know coaches na din komo or you be your person expressing ho ntia so man side freedom no or je ball na times we were be Jeffrey in some once ana Premier League je ball free in some ana pressure about so now motiatia but the manager na patch and say on be man side freedom no team name say freedom no be side free role no bia
any the onya coach ne dey dada no
sir on fama no
okay. See, big clubs, you see, at Crystal Palace, when they get the ball, everyone looks at Eberechi Eze. He's the go-to man. Into Ojibonwa, he decides when to pass. And now, or no coach, can say, expressing yourself is that your time will be open, no be release the pass in the but in big teams, a well-structured team. Ken, let me give you an example. Say Eberechi ya the boy amano. Now he can get Victor Gyökeres through. Now Gyökeres at himself a pass. Akwishe goal. I was me Eberechi Eze. Coach say me express me hunti bajebo. Matene me che. Big club.
Eze one is on a heavy chain Gyökeres.
And then they saw the two Ukrubo. Say Arsenal for Peliga. Skin. Nkoma Woody. We say Arsenal assigning 8 players. A chain Ghana teams. 8 team this second and twaso miensa. Wato 1 goalkeeper. Wato defenders mienu. Wato midfielders mienu. Wato 3 attackers. Kepa wato no. Wato Pierre Henkepe. Wato Christian Mosquera. 2 defenders. 2 midfielders. Wato Christian Nogard. Wato Martin Zubimendi. Attackers miensa. Wato Eberechi Eze. Wato Noni Madueke. Wato Victor Gyökeres. 8 players. Now, if you season now this second, Mikel Arteta the home better no.
Yes,
pressure war. It's a pressure war. It is not about expressing yourself. It is about getting the team a win. It's what your boss. It is through maternity. You need to hold on to the boy by your time will be especially Victor Gyökeres on your strikers now. Omni boni bobi briu. Or no, I said I need boni bob sao. Or your strikers now for more than 2 man in shit. It is only such a striker, born no kuta born be brewahano because Ochiborna people, defenders, agent and in chain on to me more or pay space. Into we are number 10, I want to say strikers here, but it's a Haaland, one in a bola. Now, me see me number 10, what you should be brewahano. Ochiborna just release the ball to him. And saying, come on, no, I'm expecting a goals game, probably a draw, but hopefully a goals. Chelsea ne Fulham there. Ken, Chelsea for versatility, what they are front for no. They be out of Chelsea game now for line up now unless the game starts and I'll be how Chelsea want to play. Sa Estevao no. Yakasa only replace Cole Palmer, but literally he did not replace Cole Palmer.
But starting
too. Because in that game, Joao Pedro and a ball 10. And Estevao kobo right wo. The reason why Estevao right one now bono, he was almost seen around Sa number 10 area and they say Malo Gusto was creating the weights on the holding weights in the matches on the right back. But Malo Gusto no eko jinatete Ghana had tene ka number 7 no. Now ama Estevao aba inside into Chelsea would hold 2 number 10s. Estevao Joao Pedro. Into Estevao so jina right wo na send the James na bebo we James needs to hold the weight for him because akwada no ball line wo beberebe on shadow it will affect him because the style no he needs to get close to the penalty box. Into I am curious to know because the reason I make us say Fulham for no omo ye team Alexi will be bobo ni bebre enye se onimbo ni bo pass awo omo left fullbacks solid left fullbacks Anthony Robinson one of the best left fullbacks he's been consistent oni wa sesenyo na ebo omo nyina flying fullbacks inti they go forward them go forward ma Alex he will be dropping back midfield they bia no abefa he's getting the star +1 so they bia ono na the free man. Inti Chelsea needs someone to hold on left back. Say whoever will play. As I said, Chelsea needs someone who will spin him or pinima automatically push Fulham for no deep.
Well,
but what did they meet you?
Yes, you better say game no line up on a swenche.
She say City in Brighton there media. Me team there
Manchester City.
See the press be in team no more. That's some crazy.
Big Brame, but Mammy Family Lopez, my one is a year Barcelona training ground show. Hansi Flick Becassa Navy. It is a flicky Casa on a one Garcia. And Tifam now call Rena. I call wine I've been already or you'll be our paper Biaco. Biggie.
Get
I call with the ministers Obecas and Papa Biaches from Jachidi.
Chelsea for Family Lopez.
Mujachidi. Oh, that is what it says on Mujachidi. I'll call we gonna.
Basama understands I clear so he player.
Oh, Massa.
You know, no.
They say Gavi Krasia Kupra, Ombesa Koyese. Oh, but we dear, we are Basa, I saw Tongiska, 70 million movie Aiska. Nanya net transfer market, yeah, Massa 70 million for a Yiska control.
Can Sikana de Hun here
on Sanya started.
Sikana de Hun. But Barcelona as a club also so am I clear so no here player.
Sana uno.
Of course.
Our public in here. In two patches a Calapota and Qua we a foreign and contono. Accra is on film craduma. And or foreigner be our by team num no Titi Bench and contono.
Who the caveat at home send for a foreigner. And that is the difference now. Say countries in Europe. Obia treated the special and differently. Because a year. Yema on minor or woman, or Baba BC Akayamo.
The Family Lopez are playing Chelsea supporters. Are quite just over.
And can Family Lopez, let's be honest, our Barcelona do one year starter. But last season, anytime we be opportunity be an Obemwa, he proves a point. Our Barcelona Bobo called him. So be free bench beba. Matches was starting yes, make kind year. It was around only 12. But I brand telling me sure say among all the matches of boy. Say all chassis, say on chassis. Anytime he gets the opportunity to feature 6 goals, 5 assists, and I brand any making sure so Benyadiama Barcelona Bobo Kona clearly. or a player on starting pono, time you be your opportunity, Biano, or proving the worth. And for Barcelona, Bobo Kone there, me feel Kwadani who be here, especially when there's a bit of injuries. Any idea, Ube promoting Kwadani be there, but draw no money idea, say, or more quality or money born a ball, or more here time, any opportunity. But you can't compare the performance of Drew to an experienced player. What about Barcelona senior team, no, any Spanish La Liga, again, that kind of experience. And I feel so Brandt who be here or Barcelona, Bobo Kone, and found say, Basa in Yeska, any idea. Ken, the Kobe Manu situation. Say, oh, you Kobe Manu. May I sure say at this moment, Obe Peso will be free Manchester United. In the time I owe your story, say Kobe Manu catch him penny for and run you. Say Chinchin on the so free Manchester United Bobo Konim. Say Yatom Poa. Obe Peso will go out on loan. Akwadana Semna or canning na because we here playing time. And football, the Biameka say play a bio wasa subia. The only time a nipa be who value, the only time a price be kosoro, nipa be put some level of premium on who ding and no performance. Say when your opportunity ball. When you don't get the chance to feature, you don't get the chance to play. If we are seeing who the kind of quality are we made of, it's a player biano. Unya akwanya born and nipa who the ultimate. Kobe Manu, any share of problems for Manchester United. But Robin to be convinced me say Kobe Manu as a footballer is a bad player. Position now Obono. Coach na catch it only Bruno Fernandes. And na Empre for position. Bruno Fernandes as we speak is Manchester United's best player. It's the ultimate for player for Frobi. And Bruno Fernandes and free Manchester United team nimo. But the last game Manchester United played EFL Cup nimo against Green Town. A branch any ball or ball in 51 clearly. HSR the only opportunity. He was Manchester United's best player in midfield. On a control game, no. Edema Manchester United Bobo Kono. It detected the pace when he got hold of the ball or control ball. No man who say yes, this is a player or control game as a central midfielder. And the Amani team, it is such a young talent. Adio Bepe and it's Obenya playing time. And as we speak, Manchester United are bedding. Thomas Tuchel Ababa Bekasa. So one fair Kobe Manu because on your playing time on Manchester United. And me know me nim. Say Baba Beko World Cup. There are certain midfielders and maybe a chum. Eben Pana ye dimomo. And maybe a chum. Eben Pana ye mo mudio. But today, ye bo mudie Jacob Manu because omunya bi bo omu team to my own do omu team here. A typical example, Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace. And can maybe a chum kaya bo midfielders. Ewo England. I just say a mo call up no mu besi akan. And ani pa gene to mu betimi abebo the English national team. Ebian kan di imam. But today, ni dimbam because onya playing time on the team. And so your combination ultimate. Now all these midfielders are in the past. England you kobo Euros. Unfiempon nunu say. But people saw the kind of power obebo. And only people this year started wa. May I sure so pray for a move out of Manchester United. It's found Manchester United a squad depth. No mubenyanka akwadane te bench no. Akwadane so odwene ono so dache. For himself and then the English national team because Olusini position that were the three lions because only be more Manchester United. I'm going to take all these things into consideration. Because Xavi Simons team Bia one iconic jersey number. Team Bia Obekumbia based on players Bia Babesha sa jersey no. Boy any performance almost dine the was our team name. It's Uber Manchester United. Number 7 jersey no. The iconic jersey number for Manchester United. The moment I be fast jersey na shepe ni pe heto be put your performance e was so na ebe yehu. Oye anu ni free one ma. Tottenham Bobo no. Player baako. Ah no so ababa be jersey and money mo akosoro pa na nipa boni din pa. A human song. Looking at the performance of Daniel de ma Tottenham. It is all about Tottenham Bobo no. And fa ho said the other Orange which is the Dutch national team. Ocean number 7 wo. And no previous club PSV. Now she number 7 now. Jesse number now ababa befano. Aside Sikaya the ababa foul. Any expectations say wo no. Jesse number now abefano the another form of pressure. And so the baba ka home. Now ni pehe. So be put your performance e betimi aburo Madison nom de no so. Ni pehe. Say Jesse number now ababa befano betimi aye ho adwuma because you mean song the years of consistency. Any adwuma de we ma Tottenham Bobo no 333 matches boy no he scored 127 goals and 27 assists English Premier League mu and a branch and de ma Tottenham Bobo no And this is the kind of player we are talking about. Our be find the JC number. And me shesa akwadano performance our dynedy. Our Bundesliga in last season. Any the opportunity Obaba Binyano. Obetimi a hit that kind of mark. Na niema kon kind dia mano. Can Manchester United ebe Bob Burnley? Say Oti say United ebe Bob Burnley. I am sure say Obeka say oh Manchester United ne Burnley there. Oh say we there ya there. And can we say you cool chop edema Manchester United. But if you have followed Manchester United this season, no one share Manchester United performance this season now. And I say free last season ever. May assure say oh your Manchester United supporter I am better. Can since April, Edibaba Besi Samri, Manchester United matches are boy in the English Premier League. Manchester United are picking only 6 points. And a dear film. But winning one. And I draw 3 times. They can now end in losses. And see, this is the team we are talking about. Man United started very well against Arsenal, even though they lost. But so you see against Arsenal, and any problem. And now signs to Kokobo Fulham Bobokono. Kokobo Fulham now draw here. A man for fun normal. You get an EFL Cup opportunity against Grimsby. Nipa nyina few say these 2 matches are within kind boy, you know. And I'm not adding. And I went to Miansha at least against Grimsby Town there. And can very deep now players they find gaining confidence. And from what the matches are in English Premier League anymore. They win understand Manchester United a quite drawn game. I had the penalties. Manchester United dear film. So watch a Burnley this particular season and to English Premier League anymore. The first game of boy, English Premier League anymore. And conquer am farmer about Tottenham. And ultimately, you know, game this one because Burnley team is bad. Debbie, the Tottenham performance against Manchester City. Actually, how strong a Tottenham performance in this season at here. It will only share Burnley. Every year, no. Burnley had another opportunity to go Sunderland. Looking at Sunderland, also first game against West Ham. Clearly, the Sunderland performance is bad. And a Burnley chase Sunderland, then or share no. So Burnley ball now about the ball against Manchester United. No, they are coming with confidence. Aside, you know, a few players who almost scored ni more that kind of experience. At team Biabenya, Ube you be to Kyle Walker. Me know me and Kyle Walker performance for Manchester City in the English Premier League. Kyle Walker among the players are. Benya wins do pa. Setimo mu ba Old Trafford 6. Kyle Walker whenever he's with a side. I ba Old Trafford. Oba be share Manchester United. United were problem. Uya nuni fi one ma. They have Mabry, Hannibal, former Manchester United player. Akwadano few say Manchester United nan ko be opportunity. A lot of these players can say ofri team nim no or a former player. Na nyo no ani pem na no person de ko but few say wona one man opportunity and I shipping out or baba be shia obi ana or person put up a performance e be mo nu so ja na man ko he nti Manchester United team nim finfin honom e wa adwuma ye Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, or whoever Obeka Samran team you know, and also a lot of work at Manchester United Bobo Kono. Bruno Fernandes and a Manchester United very rely on in this particular game. Benjamin Sesko Aba, Kuni Aba, Mbomo Aba, Kuni especially in the Premier League, also born home on the part of Manchester United. But go no, Enyamaye. In Mbomo performance, no, it hasn't been bad. But until the Manchester United supporters, they expect probably new team, new philosophy, it will take a bit of time. Sesko Susunyam finding fit. It will count, I rely on the best player of the team, which is Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes has a record against newly promoted sides. Bruno Fernandes, the last 8 matches on the newly promoted teams, about English Premier League, was 4 goals and our 66 times. Okay. It was known Manchester United, but falling on. So, between me, Jumadia results. I'm expecting a win for Manchester United, though it ain't easy. But I see Team Fernandes Burnley also scoring. Probably a 2-1 win for Manchester United. Because United last 3 matches are wabo. This season, it will be a one conceded goal.
Burnley so be go at.
I am who is a Burnley benya go.
One header go no.
By and then better.
Yes, one head the best.
The coach in you don't know. It's probably a 2-1 win for Manchester United. Now, Kakebi on Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone, last time we can ask him, has to be very careful and cautious. Can no kwako ba Alaves. So who share Alaves again? Obia few says because Alaves there. You start this season no. Diego Simeone about 2 matches we league him. 2 matches don't win it. Or Lucy Bako and our draw Bako. And our kwako ba Alaves. Atletico Madrid near Alaves, the last 22 games on Amabo, Atletico Madrid are winning 12. Alaves are winning just 5. But unfortunate incident is that Alaves home, the last 3 matches, some unbeaten against Atletico Madrid. The last 3 visits, Atletico Madrid to Alaves home, Atletico Madrid in Shea Gumpo. Until almost has our records now, they will be confident. Last season, they were home.
And this way you feel better team. It's a game now.
Game in Game in who
first Atletico Madrid for Betria Afala versus
Game in and the midfield of Atletico Madrid a problem kaka. Unyata creative spark no. Omo bom finfino. Barrios and Cardoso and for that kind of make us a creativity in ma. Unless Bayern and Kauba expect to be creative or out or injured.
Okay.
It's also another form of problem. Players be to say Julian Alvarez, Alexander Solot should make sure so the go-to men and the Atletico Madrid because the club like Atletico Madrid looking at the spendings won't mean more 3 matches in the Spanish La Liga now winning be. Yes, our pressure the back coach and so on.
Maurice, the highest paid coach so Diego Simone
and they spend for him. Man is got the third your pay. It was more expected results. Onye bibi informal team no though it difficult.
Okay.
But I feel say also bibi and no way we that one shall about Villarreal. Look at Villarreal former woman La Liga in this season.
What's about Champions League?
Yes. It also making sure so bit me any results.
Me that say yam fan in your name mame more before me ba amufaso no. That say yam Chelsea for na ba so sa a record fee in terms of loan. You see being see Premier League in that.
Premier League.
No club and the Premier League in ma. What me every player ako loan at 13 million pounds a season. 15 million euros. Chelsea and the first club in Premier League history. More at 13 million pounds loan fee for one player. Kobo 1 year bra. You bet 13 million pounds. Even 50 million euros the top players.
Oh, a top place.
Oh, Oba City, maybe. Kusano for more.
Example, we are the
Same body.
Let's say a team touch Chimicas bear 10. You see Chimicas.
Oko Liverpool, a touch Chimicas. Oko, yeah, you're very saying. Liverpool, a touch Chimicas. City, a Tokusanov.
Man, you the better play.
Man, you there, a better
United.
I bet him to place baby.
Malaysia
Malaysia they acquired 7-4. Nti Malaysia so be 3 crore bet him to.
Me ba cho and UTC Ghana ha it's me top clubs be the
and now all the Chelsea. Chelsea what the tono. Oh, I told Raheem Sterling. I told Ben Chilwell. I told Evan saying Bobodino Maminti.
Outcast for.
Oh, I'm going to Chelsea players. We can Chelsea players. We can't do it. Free. I'm going to Chelsea players.
Gusto Grazi, Malo
50 million for Gusto. Okay.
On my record fee. It's good. It's good. Sam said, Atletico Madrid na Morata ne kuta say 20 million euros if I'm right.
Okay.
Or called Juventus no.
Oh, Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Premiership there.
I bet Chelsea for no.
Chelsea.
Record loan fee in Premier League history. Nicholas Jackson. Your friend is when I mean come but I'm a fat say and somebody about opanyuha ne medium komo kakra. Asante wo supporters and say medium komo kakra and Mr. Kennedy wane me ne medium komo na Zito. Okay, Ziko. Loziko kura ne zone so beka ga wu Georgia no ho wo pokunti ye medidin komo pa na ye rewra mu kakra seriously but and me pato ye booking course na ready sisi ya de ma na ye the stories na ba na ya beto en komodi ni so Edison
can me that say your money wadara me na we screenshot say for the weekend enra asanso apayo ken niam for asepa but
what's your major coach bet me nyai
enti wadaroma aya na we screenshot the president wadaroma enti say
dey ababu bia ebo enti mesramo boys emfa ni agrokra
enti president here in radio nanka eyeko ene 6 for the weekends enti no anka president ebe radio nanka eyeko fast okay, can him say obetwa ho aba na president in ready.
Okay. Mr. Yeah, the battle screen so na are you ready sisi entienko?
Me bacho first one. BWD
Betway.
Yeah, highway Betway. BWD FB6 96B, BWD FB6 96B, code number 2, BWD FBE 7AE, BWD FBE 7AE, code number 3, BWD FC6 3E3, BWD FC6 3E3, code number 4, BWD FCC 3D1, BWD FCC 3D1, code number 5, BWD FCD 84C, BWD FCD 84C, code number 6, BWD FCF 557, BWD FCF 557. Kid Pacho, yeah, the WS bets in the end, we betray.
Into between way a bet way and Ned no. If you are Yabasia WS bet in the end, your toss with your free. Mammy Nkomo, Lord Zico, Opokunti, Eufiane, and Mr. John Kennedy, and Eufiane. Legends meaning any ombed in Komokakra, you be Ramokakra, and just Santiago Beko Africa, you be in Komokakra, we money and Yagro. Amofa, and the Kahas stories in Quabico Kotofofia.
Okay. But I see.
And what's your old Kotokodia Abumana?
Oh, sad stories now has the old Kotokodia. The old and a Mr. Kotofofia. And Timinka has the Neka has him. I don't know how some Kayoyasa. Oh, there be. The only how much of you what a trust. And I mean, okay, and the any idea for. Yet in some no eba nemum sharing so say nyam yadma dochna urani chemu ewo dance park Kumasi Asante Kotoko and so any a Go Stars and a airbo and no a champion of champion Obama baby Asante Kotoko and ra omo a training no inti Asante Kotoko bubuko no a dia omo any Go Stars and a airbo e was so much no say nyam yadom na okwa hebi eda ochina sharing so say dance park no a dia regular a 30 Ghana cedis and a VIP a 100 Ghana cedis enti eno a detiano no sharing so say penifo chemu say take it no nyame admo na oba gate wa and unsa ebetimi akan bi a 3 p.m. and a champion of champion FA Cup doji ye and ya Asante Kotoko na doji league no and also a Go Stars and a di ebomo e da ochina neno and a coach and so dem Asante Kotoko Sporting Club area to draw say ojiri say we a good preparation edema both teams in na nemo a revenge edema Asante Kotoko.
It will be a very difficult match, and as you know, they also beat us during the top 4, so it will be a revenge not on physical issue, revenge on the field that we also like to do what to also beat them to make it equal. And I'm very, very happy with this game because it will be in preparation for the Confederation Cup, and they also their Champions League they are going to play. So it will be a nice game. All the necessary elements that will make the game very good.
And so they are to draw. And a summer boy na get and it's no game up so Emma Medium Sporting Club Nations FC Eshomo Kamionua.
They also beat us in the top 4.
Prince Owusu Enyako. And so at the Emma any Mediama and Sakrana Mubarak and so at the Panachi and so at the county and now the Nichemu our summer boya and Century a Cup Nuswa El Coso Onomo and Yasam Kitaka way I am very happy front of Prince Owusu and our run a screen this one and no a way your preparations are gloves on air na
and they also
no Eshasia Womuso Etimi Apomoti Onomo
the necessary
and so and no na
element that
and so our and a dance and one some American say head coach Ghana Black Stars coach Ado enso kopiemu e was summer boy na ni nyina nse okọ no akọ bonani akọ akọ ene tournament na eno ekoso no na okodu eye summer boy na nyanya asem kito kra enti coach Oto Ado ejire se be bia obewura na feyen local players no ono so etimi a monitor omo enti we eye coach okopiemu ono no ena ho no eye screen so ono ma eno eye de tie enso eno no yem bob onsam so tentem enfoma mo dia ma min kopiemu e wo Democracy Cup e ma renfi senyame yadma 5th September Friday and a Jumadi no Paso glorious Accra so folk any great Olympics and Ebo a city rivals gamer and we betimi atodwa na mamia so folk me pa training omu training na womun so e dia babontia na se didi dramani nya sem kito akra se drone de e ye adwuma bebia say two clubs no bia e maniema ye fe e maniema ya kono sanse we no kane no nanka unya kura se upe bi kura hwe da bi se as ye train yen kwatwa mamra da bi kotoko ye train yen kwatwa mamra bonten da bi but you say the clubs no e ya dia omo me footage sa outdoor ultimately say yes
we have so folk ne
ami patran we have so folk
okay pobi man no
pobi man no nti one touch we di mawe na we di amawe
we didi drama ne
didi no
o she kotokotu ni we na o de yi twitwa we no
o she kotokotu we no nti
okay
okay. And the also folk yes keepers no so and on training e won mo and no e de tie no na meka ene odo ani chemo e wo Democracy Cup na Democracy Cup ye mo mpanyifo abazen say o mo promote game ni papa na odo ani chemo enso e wo no na de tie ene say click to parliament enso akasa area for Democracy Cup eno has any oli no ogide say football united people football e drew on ma obi akra refi bibia nti ogide say we no a good and decision and I'm paying for enso area ba yenti click to parliament Mr. Ebenezer Ahuma.
Great Olympics, it is Ghana playing another country, and you can see Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, traditionalists all coming together for a cause. You can see different political parties all coming together for that cause. At that time, we forget about our background, our biological, religious, philosophical, and ideological and political differences. And we present what?
Na Manche, Kentucky, Teko, and so area Casa, area for Democracy Kappa, and a pass no is in fact democracy the and we are na the other Kenyan say ono or support to game I ever saw with 1,000 tickets. Yenti Gat Manche.
We should not take our democracy for granted. And I believe that it is a great initiative from the members of parliament and then the speaker of parliament that you lead and surge on to bring all people in Ghana together. We should not take our democracy for granted. We should not.
Come on, Gamanche. Tumane fatano. Wow. Okay.
Okay, enti anu ya tiano no na mami ko House of Folk. The tiano is House of Folk under 20 Auras captain Eric Amamu oyo goalkeeper bi ane mo kon kan pa didi pa no we decide so be na Cologne na abrante na kwa joining Golden Kicks FC obeka omo enene FA Cup no na omo na Asante Koroko eco final no enti ene has e do omo player and so goalkeeper no akwa kopie mu ho se onko season long loan na fe onko bomodin na on samara
4 matches 3 clean sheets
and goalkeeper no ya dia pa
odago ma ball crown on net say na wo we ni so
we
so that 4 matches
no that 4 matches
emu mi ensa bo Anthony net na nya de na make no so
ensa wo kana mejeje ho ma
trust
Okay. Enti eno ye Asofo goalkeeper under 20 Arrows no they say wakako bomodin edema golden kicks e won man ye tie enso eno no na wodu ani chemo Kumasi Asante Kroko amame Asante Kroko omonso ediaba we ye kit replicas and ababonten
aba.
Yes. Now replicas na abano. Yes. 300 Ghana cedis.
Okay. 300 Ghana kotoko jesi no.
Enkwada no. Almost 3 to 5 years, 6 to 10, and a 12 to 14 years.
Wow.
300 Ghana cedis. Top and
3
down.
to 5 years. I crowd 3 to 5 years. Almost the years and 300.
300. Top and down.
Not 5 to 6 to 10 years. And not to to be out to be maba. To be another to be a mob.
And to your kotoko nimkwa.
Until pay for them crying 300.
Yeah, 300. No difference in your benefit top on kwa.
But I top and down 300. What's a top and down?
Sorry, I'll be to me the asheno. What I say?
Jesus, no. Omoton, why you found out when you be at Open Cotocogesia?
We say, okay, boss, made the Bemom say, Accra.
I have not and one said,
our winners,
almost our siding.
Mammy pharmacies here, boss.
Okay.
I didn't know Kotoko.
Accra, I won't say a THB store, 6th grade Oakine Street, any Achimota. In the number, I hope you be at our friends.
Me delivery, right?
Delivery. Delivery
number crowd ha.
No Kumasi.
Kumasi the
Kumasi Nyamai. Okay.
Kumasi be our boss. Sorry, Kumasi so numbers nso guasie.
Okay.
Kumasi so numbers guasie oh ha obehu.
Kakra me amebo numbers ni na OPB atwa. Me say the public be
visible. Omon corals.
Because I'm crowd the woman dey.
So far they are doing well, honestly. Omo buy Jesus ne omo they are doing well, but omo visible enough. Omo we be saying efe on say nkwada no de na efe kama. They need to be visible. Omo call radio station.
But that's it.
Okay, until so far so still na house nyam for mu Jesus omo use no for.
Enya wasem. Why?
Confirm it.
Enya wasem.
Boss, akwesi apia so ntime any third o.
And run am me akwesi apia. But baby we do say we do semi final nti. Question final. Why? Enti house Jesus omo Jesus ma here na de beto and last story.
House nyam o village Jesus. Enti me confirm it.
But unyanka so omo ni bi de.
Say me nka so omo ni Jesus. So say on say club bia on village
obi ade ababa house de ma. Omo twa obi ade. Omo hwe obi ade quality. Actually, no more than another. Young friends, you want to make them come. Others, me who said Joseph so to airport this year.
Okay.
Yes, we have go Portugal. Oh, okay. Ube mu bibia. Sa go ni dey so the bremi. Nti omo bomba chi bia 83 a check. 83 a check. 82 final. 82 final. 82 final.
83 final.
82 final. 83. Back to back finals. I know it's our goals to be seen at Torabia, Kotoko, Africa. Yes, ye be television, so said in Kufadrin bedding. From 83 to Nadia, saying you know, players will be in 1 year. And the current players, you know, young will be.
And the position, legends, no one say, Omabo African, and Omabe management members, Kotoko Africa, Obi from all angles, exactly. So that is why it's very important. Person me tie ni ye pa because me ye pa say denti a ye kwa ni ati ahwe. Bon, to the extent is enka Kotoko ne kwara ne teams bi sie ni ka ye kate ni ka say ye dwen kwa ye be fa so abo group stages so. But today these clubs no cry intimi
group stages cry there. Second dina boko there. You're ready to see. Loziko. Say Loziko na opokunti.
Ni nyina akọ.
What you are training about no. Your friend on we train on my forever young. Okay. You need him komo kakra ni nyina ya Asante Kotoko ne bibie ni so kam omo nyina be kwa Africa and Africa de ye di won komo ya kakra. Ye team se ne kwa na yaba. Sisi yade ba kwa struggle ye. Nansi na dreams ni media ma. Dreams ni team media ma. Omote yenim kakra ti me kopie mu ye group stages are normal but dreams kra de kakra bi nkomudu semi final And I'm semi-final cry. But recently, Kotokone has a cry. A yanimu no be a penny baby and Swatana. Lord, any dim come can you so far, team no so almost Shannon GDO afi.
Yo, me that's baby match our tearful, you know, and I think so Africa no hear more preparation. Preparation beat me I'm a one baby I'll be doing baby I'll do, you know. And during the preparation, and I'll correct it with mistakes. We share players in the say 1 year twaba. Until the one, and also try, sir, obey my cohesion about Omumu by the system of Obono and the movement with the best players, you know, very, very important. Me feel say, Kakra Mehuno, well, Kotokwabo 3 matches. Me babeto so na me ni krom ha muluzu ni nyina and I think say finishing no question mark kakra
matches na share no
matches na me share no because untimi more 3 matches na wa she one group chere say anim ho no and cricket the well say cricket and I think say the coach no responsibility so be say finishing or be work on that.
Football they advance but difference in the same more time now mutimi ba ko semi final mudu final moko final in 82 final in 83 answer na moji 83 dia no CCS struggle say be group stages and obi beka say players no better facilities mudi training better ye wo modern niema bebre modern say but and the players no struggle. The difference between more because more dear crowd and say to be crowd di banku di koko bia utimi kobobo and nema system be brave but na mutimi de common
they did kind of make us consistency a boy in your time no
consistency
we hear players di free 1980 omo na omo tiase na Omosha Kotoko matches and then has matches 75 to 79 has dominated pa
75 to 79
and Sims Kofi Mensah may so rest in perfect peace on an chairman that time and offer 16 players a retire omo fade out no and or they insisting no ebeka omo no more strong no to say Kennedy was there Poko Free was there Chen Hene others no ebeka ho and 80 no ye J League no by kwa Africa no ifrimuntem 1980 81 ye bo ye J League na 81 ye bebo Africa no into Africa no ye zitin temper but lo and behold that place ni nyina obi ani ho move ye ni e da ho
okay
and no consistency no and yes J League no 81 nti J League no 81 no and 82 ye bo Africa no with the same team and you call Fanas
team the same team na move free mu in 81 yes chance ya move free mu no mu nyina ye maintain mu no 82 mu boko final
ye boko
same place
the same place
okay
now you call 83 no and e binum exit here enti no hwe 83 squad no nipa omoba mu ye Ebomens Yaya Kasum then goalkeeper Ezra and others kakrebi eno be nipa 5 eno omoba mu enti omoba mu no na tese wo hwe squad no nipa be 11 first 11 crowd ni nyina ya boy ho kakra ya di ball league no Ebomens ne ya akasum eno ya akasum crowd Fanas ne hu ni yie pa ba Ebomens de no regular enti wo hwa that squad na free 80 no ne nyina ye wo ho
nti same squad no from 80
yeah
and I'm going to call final in 82
yeah
what they call final 83 emoji yeah that was the last time
that was the last time
Kotoko a trophy
now wo hwe ene ya wholesale recruitment and Kotoko ye yetime pamo 20 players near the another 20 aba. Now can who say football knowing each other well, understanding each other well. Players, we free a check and sana omo chemistry I work it the way I say work it. Now after 1 year, the players aba. The following year, yesu munya de ne apamo wholesale players, ne asan kofa wholesale players aba. Entino enye easy say omo behu omo ho animanim ya.
Ema coach kurabre.
Then also adia ebua yen throughout because of yeje league ebo Africa na near wo camp. Na camp on there was discipline papa.
What be a management member? What ball as a player? The last time I got to Kwaje Africa when I share winning goal no more since 1983 or Muntiminyi, but difference in the saying and okay discipline difference in the saying more time na dia na mo yen right and the dia na yen year yentimin queen
your time no yenya as players no you see to is obi and follow around esansa all campus on continue need to monitor ho pa mekasa mene Kennedy ebe take over Kotoko no. There are times yet me took near couplers in the camp just to monitor them, just to see what they are doing. Say omo da ana say omo na there no more show TV so any nyina no untime embo no, but we just sit them down and talk to them. Say look, we say bebo, we say embo. And one of the handicapper omo face a phone. Me feel say phone no e koso mo pa, but they don't know.
And the players see.
And the players see. And mobile phone omo nyindi. But one day onyini a ojaba oba no be hu say ampa de e kan no say na no kure. Phone no distract omo to a sense say we football now co training. Now obafie unya aduane bi di a e clear say and na be fawo. Also timida.
Uko training na uye training
hard training we
na oba fia udidi wia ese oda
also timida
because ese nana abeba ba ukra phone you just make say share the open so hwe bia na me ade me ya mo ne say they don't know say omu future no omu we say away because e bedru bi born untimi mobium. And this is the time also we everything to become a great player, to get money out of your football career, no? Because we are there football short term. Ube fade away. Soon pe honambe ayemre. We are there one day you have to quit. Young funny say you have 80 years to live on this earth. Na nyamia amount, the talent, the skills as a footballer. Now, what about 20 years also who out of football? So we 80 years in the 20 years just for the football.
20 would am football.
Okay.
And you know, 20 years also timi enya sika obetimi invest. Then ebetimi ahwe after you retire.
20 no crowd also and you'll be an bit 20.
Exactly.
Fun 15.
Fun is 15. 15 no crowd one here 5 years experiment amount. Would they prepare yourself to enter into the professional way no. And you know within this time also making sure say unyeska out of football no. And if you unyeska no crowd no also making sure say we invest iska no. And yes sir, at the end of your football career, no, you become a beggar.
Say phone na babeka ye ho, phone na babeka footballers ho.
Exactly.
Say men yam fa say ye cry yam football say wani kum. Na ofa phone na hu niam miensa enan bi wo so a etimitiko. Nti bia obeda akra na asen ye late. Say football ye phone ka ye ho. Phone ti menya ho hwe ma na ye.
Exactly. But that's why Bible says there's time for everything. Or time 24 hours, arrange it in such a way, say, phone no and due time they also yen in no phone occupy or time no ama went me anye because we training that's one race here we there omo players no po munye experiment on here ko training anopa bra why hard training wa ba fie wa didi wa anda na wi also ko training obo so ugina park so untimi nye hwe normal okay entino phone no you on positive ni on negative phone kroya obetimi dia hwe football phone kroya obetimi dia watching is part of learning enti obetimi hwe football also but the time no so da also who say look phone you should not control your life
obey management member na say unya o experience bi who say players omonda who say kwa no omonda
me experience CB pa ebi akra me modin die ba me ka say call Liberia na yakobo ai Champions League then at 12 o'clock it descended ye pese ye hwe de ego ye ko na player bi at steps so no kuta phone no hwe phone
we free in the room abba lodge ho na bobe say
na bobe 12:30
Merci bonso mamene Mr Kennedy ni nkomo kakra ya somo Mr Kennedy
yes
Ibrahim kakra minim say obe share kakra dia maye bin Asante Kotoko player that time we ni bebre o sambe management member nkra na ye to omofo because ehu hia omohwe mu say so a omofa bebre wom na Zico can about mobile phones so when say no distracted players pa nkra na nei omo bobo no kakra be na wo mu
well King Nipa life from generation to generation football career and football profession at any given time bia ya wonu ma bi wo ha eye akwansidie eye distraction eye barriers but you as a professional footballer no and as I say with discipline wo now who say we ye mame we nya mame ene wo mo de eye phone no but yen time no yes na enuoma bi wo ho ebi ti say excessive drinking ebi no num sampa
momo type na ensa we
ema
ene ma say
nanamfo when you know was a negative things are not
mo time na na ema eye namfosem because mo time na nipa ni wiase bebre sa na
nipa wo hopa
na nipa do so pa
special somehow supporters obi wo ha na o player bi asem into opesa o kire ne do ema player no
okay
into after train obo ho na akopike no me enkwa na me koto aduane ma wo
mo time na sana na tie
sana na wo
obefaw
some of the players no indiscipline na ye ka ho asem emma players no omo entumi nkosoro na bi na me kan na ebi wo ho saa but the point no ye transit is the Zico e kan time ye say ye kwa Africa na say this time round no ye ko camp obi a woka bi a pake camp na ye ko no ye ko for 1 month visit the bia emma training grounds wo and our camping place wo so security wo
any it is saying
that was a starting free 82
na mo call final no
yes ye call finals no unfortunately you lose ye wie no da ye dispatch and man you can say no ya say win the league no 82 no even though you free on finals African on finals no ya say win the league no 82 83 ya say ya call Africa bio so when ye you do when you call camp so namfo sam na make no emba bio emasem emba mu
emma no mo na na bepe mo ana mo na mo kope
two ways
okay
two ways o say obi wo wa wo hia wa onim enyoma ekutia professional footballer oba no de ne ho ba ebia ono wo kire ne do na akire wo onim say ebia ne ho o de ma obebre no eno so etwe wa ho de ne ekoba bi nti wo a wo as a footballer no wo na say wo discipline ho na wo tumi resist it. So bibia wo ye bia so want tumi anhye ho so anye discipline you can achieve your aims
but ebi mo say omo hwe sa time na that time na ye bo match wo baba yare in South Africa obi tumi beda ebe pick ticket was stadium outside stadium na ye so amu nyina footballers no se bia John Kennedy na o hyegwa ufie nipa betimi adimochi a kodumu fie saa ade na omoyema mo no ene enema sesa wo wiase kufa ye omo adwuma obi ni saa time ne de ma ene players yi ene advantage de mamo
e be advantage na be so disadvantage said na make no so obi oye wo idol o pewasem na oba be fa so woni opia esesa hu so makotre na bam ma men rest ye mfa nhye da sei so somehow kama na ye bobo bia wo ba bia na ofa de ye no hu yi to say ye winning bonus near salaries near costs but near were individual supporters bi o ba bia o mo hwe we bet maka you say tem bia obo match bia an bra ukwa no iska na the amount ukwa no iska na the amount so just to encourage you say bia ball now obo no bebo ni yi
o ka bi about ensanwe
yes
ye fa na send the players in no mensa momo ta no mo ye discipline pe ntima na bia mo komanim no ba o ka ensanwe na players ni bi no mensa mo time no
na me kan say ensanwe no na wo ho enso ye yetumi hye ho so aye twe ho firi ho.
Oh, okay.
Even though na be no we are here, but na excessive sir.
Okay.
Be come na basis say and na dey omo dey your mobile phone no. Ba yen ye dey no na ye we ni. So into say ye to make ho firi ho and make impact. Ekokodru baby a make history no. This is the time you also have to make the history by avoiding enema bia a day wa ho de ni ekọ baby. It is a phone. Somehow sometime we go hunza bako bi or no wash them. Or the whole now you know some that far they may rest. But the rest starts from the mind. O mind now are engaging in now work phones no phones. O but that
the about me da ho sisi me footballer na me da ho. Me wo fie. Mampie manko ba bia. Me nko 19 year adwuma bia. Na me da ho. Na me fa me phone. Na me share phone no so sa for bia be 1 or 2 hours a. E waste.
E waste. Say the
ziko.
Yes, a waste. What mind is engaged. Say case obiada say what da enukum. But sa woda ho na say what engage wa dwene no wo de hwe bibia. Etwe ho de ni ko baabi.
Wow.
This is a secret anybody binim. What to no ho hyede mu.
The one is all rested. One ko baabi.
But ugina phone so. Obegina phone so sa. Wa dwene no rest here. The next day obeko train you can perform. Training away ni nyina no she say we start again now rebuild what no towards what you are going to do.
The legend
idea I say you insist papa ziko can be to say consistency.
Yeah, consistency
yenye time no na around Kumasi boys me ba kotoko no omo amene omo bo coats obi ti se chantan hene papa ko fi bedu num ni omo na ade ye boy ho a wo coats ntie ni me ho na fortunate ye dudu no ase be wira kotoko mo so tama ziko no so bae omo so ye Kumasi fo so omo ba be kan ye ho no yetumi ye no say ye wo camp na obi ya de na wo kokan enam say uninu wo Kumasi wona ne bo coats ni ntino ne kan enye den so ba si say ya pam ho aba professional sisi ye kan academy eno nti no betumi afa player bi afiri ba bia edaba eno nti how do we build ourselves that consistency no that sebe wholesale recruitment no ne exit no ne ade no emwaye yem concentrate on the youth team as sisi na omo ye a very very good start
a youth team
now sisi omo ye no that will give us the future enti yema ya adwene enko ho papa. If you say, Cogito by me who say every Thursday be no more try match. And only you are building their confidence. And then they are absorbing the pressure in Kotoko. Nyenipa every good player be an etimbo Kotoko. Obi ho ba pressure e Kotoko mono. So bombo ba ko na anko yi ni ya na nsunsumatiko. But this is the area you have to start from.
Okay.
So the youth team no and when they build the confidence now the ababa wura kotoko no otumi aye kotoko player proper enyo bia na eye kotoko player you can be an outstanding player a player be free brekum Chelsea no a very good player no a captain ba obobo kotoko no wantumi am
a player be a siru ana
no
a player be
amankuna Amankuna, it's a very good player.
Because Amankuna is zero, no more issues about Ombidu, you know. Minim Sene adaptation or said in the Koso, our Mobidu or Montimember, but these are fine players. Even Amankuna Sanko, Kwaji.
Exactly. Yeah, time and a player be a friend of Sedu Banson.
Yes, Sedu.
Yes. No, ni Bobo pa, but the manja friend can say, no, what you individually. Yanene kasa ya afei de start away matches okono akwa koshe obaha ne drop no ne de ne ko kakran no building the confidence afei ona be maxman no wo she goals man
Mosanton no nyeska
exactly so this is that like we said one was sebe kraman intimi into akokofu kraman to kramanfu akoko to akokofu so say kasa ye ka Africa akwan be fa so yakwa enuma there was a direction bi SSA ko na nipa bi almost fata SSA omutufu so the person making
who say yema mona moye bi da na yema mo ben team
ma ben so nyese e bia mo mayem ben but I think say you call omo regularly that is the essence of the legends here for me adwuma ba ko pa no SSA ye apart from that no legends association here for me. It doesn't make sense, but the impact, SSA making no SSA nya impact na okotokoso.
Oh, new players.
Oh, new players eba no. Oba ye kire kwanya ye fa so de bokotoko.
Ebasa coaches ne nipa ne bia within the management in crew for ne omo hu ne se mo ba be interfere a team of kesiasa political team team obi a woni interest uwura musana ebe se ase opese
sometimes skin so but thank God former management friend say coach ya ko ogun the time no my kwan e ma ye boys ne kasa ya ma em se kotoko e chenyi kakra sisi ya coach ya wa ba coach Zito onso so de yan ya de ya onso so nsi ya kwan on the last 3 days of framing say you best start the league in more than around and now IMC for so NC but we are accepting say it's a good direction see bet me making impact in Africa yes so yeah DSS yeah be boa ma team na kone
George Kennedy Asante Kotoko 1983 yes squad omo J CAF Champions League and again last Champions League Kotoko J and as last Africa Kotoko J no omo netiwe omo energy ma Kotoko Lord na wo kan sembe opokunti wo ka bibi about players ni bi timi a regret say omo jabo ba we jabo ba we na who say ade we me mistakes we adena mantimi anye we enema ben na as a footballer wo kotena fia utimi regret say wantimi achieve wantimi anye
so if at the end of your football career na koba say onsabe ko anokura edin because tama wo bobo no yen time it is said na president Ekano. What was happening is cause supporters mom and na may niji pa. And yet team no per se. Supporters a bit to me because of near shit to us no. Supporter be who are obeso mauska or so choska.
No share matches in this
near share matches in this obeso choska obeso now. Within that no the audis can be very, very, very important.
Until musika no time na nye direct from the club. From the supporters.
No, from the supporters.
Until yam fan say 1983 now pay say Okotoko. Obekai. Be saying.
Be 40 cities, yeah. Yam fan is 40
cities and 40 cities.
And 40 cities.
Yes.
And 40 cities and 40 cities. That's 1983.
Yes.
Young father said 40 cities and your wages. Okay, until now, Utimi Yabe saying from supporters, ABA mountain be quite a year, no.
A mountain be quite a year, no. So, we will be a supporters in the power somewhere.
Yes, I would say, Anna almost sorry, yeah.
Me will be an Amichego Crow, mammy, 50 cities.
Oh, Ubia, say Ushugua. Onon kwama 50 cities. But not team leading at your 40 cities.
And not team in your 40 cities.
Yeah, winning bonus here 10 cities.
So
now winning bonus here 10 cities. And now winning 40 cities. Now you 50.
Okay. So your poor match say especially Monday morning after you be a shake up our stadium no. You see say quarter place yen na madum. Obia o baby obefa.
Moko jijiska.
Ai ne e friend som. Entino eno na ma ye nige. Even obi free out of Kumasi Kuraba supporters no enema player any G. Ema
omujiji
so. No mujiji.
But because no performing here.
Yeah. Near performing here. Sana nkame ba say na ye kan say ene a change but me feel say omo perform a koto supporters there ebeba because me hu say after match bi na supporters no ejina fence na chi no mo eche players ni ska eche say e wo ho no do mo pa ne say obe free park na obe konne ni age wo hu de me kire no because eniema bi on mo a e course you can't blame the supporters no now no na first na Kumasi e crowded and then Crawford to ko akiri so say if obefa car asa bitua lorry fare gate fee na obekọ dia reho okwa emenyi ni se obeba bium eno ka ho na ama ye supporters no draw back no because won timi fa reho in free stadium and san kofi o free fee ba no e bia na ne reho ho ye na ni age ana se na ne reho ho pese obat stadium obehu kotokobe ma na ni age na obeba na obehu se anko yie nso odi reho na san kofi
enti mo ha players na yehwe mo anopai omutie mo hwe mo game crunch na edi na obeka che players no ene players o mobile sante kotoko oye kotoko player afi na waba lodo pokuntinie na Joy Kennedy o mami in 1983 o mo na je trophy na sante kotoko. That was the last time se omuhuma ubeka message kakra mo but omuhuma mo call no omuhuma and omuhuma saying your mom's orientation no say these are club legends and I say omofa no normal say yes panyin bi ba ha and I want say the nkra yi city no omujiwa say omo mabokotoko ne bi ba and said obesi hu as a legend abrofo no hu pa omo ye pa because okwa won say omo trophy any museum or niam na na won but ye ha no say yen shede ni bibria ye de player no call ma ne hu baby a wadu ene mpanyfo no madu no mo hu ni say mo be omo a omo hu mo sa say nipa wi a waba die na say mo be kan be bo ame ana hu ni say ye say panyin bi ba 100 no bokotoko ana
can't they said they all can unfortunately no obe hu say ye ni archives ho ye ni ade a ye matches ho no a e bia nka one day ni yi kire mu ni yi ena asa ye ben wo mu no ena o mbe hu wi a say if say yentimi anko no anu wa no a oba hu say oba o ye legend okay obetie keke no ba samna o kan is say be ku deep obe hunu say we wa bokotokoda we say nti asema o kan ma mintie ni nyina eno so wo hono mo enti me feel say if omoma ye ben omo a they will respond to us
okay
ya kasa because asema ye kan no enye say ebia ye boye trim ni ye kan and if ye betimi aka asema a ebia player no now cry happen to him but ebia no need solution to it. And you know, me feel say players no if omobetimi agiatum na omatie no mu dia yadwuma me feel say ebebo omo because asana omu twa no ana ekwan no omu akontinue omu tu no obi atubida and if ono catch us say hey udru ha menye say yese udru ha menye say ukra wo de na be shortcut amam and you know say timi ema yanim ekokwa nkwala n'animu a I think said the beka no mbeti
well Kennedy fakakra bibre na memre no enso eko asanduro legends ne omodim komo kotoko players no ene enye kotoko players nko footballers mo Ghana nyina no ena yene mo edi sa enkomo we yemre no ko ewoma Lord ne George Beba Africa National Sia yene on bedidi nkomo bebre na nema bebre o ha omohu ha dwen se yese obi ba ha nipa na meba be hia no yese kene ko ba bi nipa na meba be hia no ohu me sen die na ye ka kire no e de fa me ho eye nema bienu akra no o bakra o expectewo eye 1 ene se bi o ye ne bibi na ya fa ne se o ye se mpanyimfo bi aba o metie bi eye 2 enti the second one che say Anthony team because bi ono kra o phone so ye na ye se mpanyimfo bi aba so ono kra o si abakra o baka se hakra mo ha bi ye te o mo say what you say
naturally no Gen Z no e futu be bi o mo mpe naturally I'm telling you
eye omumu ne mpa na se ye mfa nhyɛ omumu
naturally sa sisi ne niema na ewiase ne esesa nkwara na eba sisi no afutuo bebrebe na omumpe eno tina
fa na say kasa bebrebe
omura club de mu a omunya orientation then they know say visualization we hu say osumesi obentin eye legend e de mabobu say nyo no a nka kotoko endum pempenso say
nti na maybe so opokunti say sa go no AJ Kotokola Champions League.
No na ya ne haje. On say papa can say ideally play piano was say we discipline because o ade bia o pese wo achieve. Bruni o we training na on one kasa coaching me kanche no so so arrest. Ba ha no entisa. Yenim say okoshe dem a player okoshe dem that is the ideal thing so okoshe dem or rest. But say obi betinya she dem 6 hours. No be pia kwa bonten 1 hour ba de be she dem no abrechen do pia ko buy
because wa hwe bibia bi
exactly bibia exactly nti so manage player na obetwen so o she dem ogina home but no abrekra chain de opie kwa ba e ba bonten no nti enka ne se na ne yesi manage players esesa esan se wiase ne esesa nti me pese yeso so ye boa ye wona ye de sa dynamism na ka ho in monitoring the players because clearly Ken ofa Ghana players na about 9 10 11 on TikTok live they are always there
on TikTok live Joyce
yes we have to start from somewhere it says 33 baby it said the energy ko e kana sa ukokotoko officer trophies ai ho nyina no e dia dance na yesanya pictures so squad it said they were 1983 82 squad ya kwa Africa 82 ya executive 93 J Cup no ukokoto ko office wa wunya bi wo
bibia sa image ni ba kokora ni wo time mo be management no one image kura ni wo about Africa na mo win in 1983 no ye ni bibia okotoko secretariat na pictures ne
pictures well ye nyimbe bi asese ye wo ye na try say wow ye ba be ye call trophies na ni nyina ego kitchen ye kwosisa ni nyina trophies about 100
ana team na J assess ye bubu
assess bi wo ha FA Cup e bi we na start ye trophy cabinet and ye call secretaries was ye polishing ni nyina ho ne ye na ye status anke ba be ye pictures say action pictures then group pictures near the nanka it nyina abobo so that every new player be obeba hobia and when you sign a contract now before so be sign contract you go through all your pictures
even there are times you video cracking
exactly now one kasa one who baby awoba so that in continue ye twaso no one was say me ko hu as me see picture our office sani pan ne oba any aba be kasa and also edu gina baby ma hu say nipa na o me on me ne kasa
on na day na ye sign me no
sadly ye hu say obo nti ade na asem na obeka no ebe ko trimu ye ken we ye kan nyina enkechi
oh yeah
it's about time as I say to me start near ye bibi yeah ba na wo kan replica ho asem me hu ye mani age papa
yeah replica no kama pa
if you say the loyalty and commitment and dedication e de hyen no mu na akora ne benya 18 years no na da ho support kotoko na wo support kotoko or support from the heart and this is that we have to start from
Madam say legends anyane yebesi atwa so bebre
mama ka adia ba ko na yemfa mpon ayi Chairman Solo wa win it.
Yeah, Chairman Solo. Solo na chairman circle.
Yeah, one was super. Congratulations,
Chairman Solo. Chairman Solo. So no come on.
Okay.
Yeah, me kai pa.
No other support your management. Yes, we the full support be mano.
Okay.
So be successful as supporters chairman.
Chairman Solo message no. For Loro Pokunti and Joy Kennedy. Yem Fenus, you better masipi. And no, Asante Kolo Legends, no, and no more edit. I am coming send the players in the Bibre, and our players are working Habibre, and so at ye, and so I am paying for it. And the 1983. 82 omoko final omo intimate 83 omo ebeje ewukumase babayara yes posted on Lord Pokunti winning goal from Joy Kennedy and BBBA etimeto tom your friend so many ba ebejim komo bigi sir BBBA come there sana so bobo now boy left back Usha how many goals?
Oh, me na mentan goals.
Now mentan go, but now we defend it.
Yes, defensively the oboa.
Now we keep a clean sheet. Bon tom net.
Of course. So we come no akoshe.
Sa holiday.
We holiday on count.
And he say young father say Rahim selling numbia into me for
last barrier.
Sa
holiday.
Biggie.
Ken.
Yes, I say come in ya bibi kakra meet me. Ade aji begin say me say no kra na say no kra big asem waka ole back obi aso frame kan kire me say enye no kra na say no kra
obo munyim me wa agree ko butie di obo nyim
le back pa
yes Lizarazu
ujina left to above obi amfa na wo you standing for no bi na you overlap o ko wanim kakra
tete no overlap nche da ni hot send no
mo time ne de na ujina ho
tete ne de wo ye defender wo de ne say wo defend to be ko wanim kakra bi wasa so aba
na ye adwuma no left to now ball na semwan
Lizarazu pepepe
sa Lizarazu de so nimbo papa
kina me ya di o
tie de na mo ntimi mo bo anko akiri
ma me na ha me
o ma me say
o me coach amehwe
reason ti retire from football o ma me say u pray no coach amehwe
to mo bo bi
menim say one day may say stories ni bi dia na ma one mobile 112 football so e bi so ye fufuwo eso be fufuwo
o be bisa central for so bisa kankam weru
kankam so be bisa no then e ma no 112 football so anopai menini ni issue bia enti me pesa menini benya issue bia so okay you first ba you need come and me but Dr. Ba 18 come me wia me ne kangen energetic drinking water you betin come Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic me ne Dr. Amuzu e betin come you need come sisia
yo ken yankopon enkoso na wo nhyira wo pa mo adwuma pa mo ye ene anopai ye be chia ye tiefo nyina na ye de number na free Dr. Ba ho no ebema yahwefo ene ye tiefo nyina ye number no ye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 and it was 0244 08 34 82 0244 083482 number we and a Dr. Ba number ye didi juma ewe aso ye ho o hwe Dr. Ba ye wo Kumase Atonsu Agogo Aban hospital na ewe Kumase Atonsu Agogo na chi ana Dr. Ba wo ana nkranso ye was Painters Road 18 junction ho e won so ubehu Dr. Ba ho abra nyina ye ni udi nkomo a ne yebobo yade so amwahunu se ye yayaresabia e wo so de yade no eba ho ana nipa bebre enhya no so se unkon na baabia se ukohu Dr. Ba adro aton baabia unya bida edi entia e wo so wo ba na nipadua na yade adokro no ye do famfidie mu na afa ye hwe nipa ne hunu se yade wei ana ye nipa kro se de be ya ye betimi de sa yade no ho adro amawo ama yade akontem enunti na no me ma me bi me pa me bi chinchini brei opa ye no wo su na ni suo pa e wo nanim che so wo ye no hwe nye ye hwe ya na che se ma me no ni sisi aye ne ye mfie bensia a wontimi nye ne ho hwe o si mre bi okọ afuom ana okote hwe ye ma ne sisi ne pem ho wa kwa mfie nsia ma mintimi nya ne ho hwe nanso emra oba Dr. Ba wote ye nka hu se nya kasa hunu bi na sebe ye ka eye kasa papa ne ye ka ninti ye de haban keka ma me na wonya ne sisi yade adro no enna me ne wo kasa enisuo na firi nanim ama sede nko a ene wo ma me nanim enti e bi enne me kasa e bi a wo de no enyina ho bi entrasie bi anenkwanhia bi na ama wusisi no ana waste no pains abamu awu huna mane a eno na ya na ye ka che wo se adansedie wo ho wo se oba Dr. Ban aso ye ho enti obi a ne waste na na ne sisi ye ne ya a wode akona bre wanante akina bra numru akotwi ko breman amen ne bepem sa bre ne sisi ne mu nto na omo moden se wode nani be kire Dr. Ban yen ya so ye ho hwese obo moden de wani kire ho ne ye sisi yade pa na etete wo atena wo so ache amen ne wo ye ho hwia enye ya oba Dr. Ban ho a ye de wura ye massage ho na fe ye di ahaban ne tete sisi na chi a emretia bi ubehunu se awewo ni nisu a na wo anim esan sisi yade enti no na ofuru so akọ etese de ye bo maame din ama won so wanyamfa ahodie enti na anopai o maame o papa wunua bi ababa wa bi an wo company se ni waste no pains pa no wotia omomodin se ode nani ebekire Dr. Ban asoye ho da bia ya na ye ka cho se awona eba no ekoso abawu enye wadwene se ebetwa system na weda na a change enti usasa bro na etete wo ha wo amenne woje wo a wonye ne amenne wu nipadua mu wu dompe pa wi wo no fabra Dr. Ban he ye ka dompesem ne ye ka se obi nka se mu wo yade wo mu a na wo de bepie Dr. Ban na ani jaba se bempanimfo ka bibia se ye keka funa ne ye keka ma edan ye da ho pan but ye keka yade wo dompem ene nka se mu a ne ye keka e dia bre Dr. Ban efise ye na sensia ne ye wo adura ya haban a ye di buwra dompe ne kasemu a ohaw bi aka wo dompe amenne obi de ne natia wa na eye ne ya wontimi kura pagya ne nsa enne obi pagya ne nsa na ye ne ya obi pagya ne na ye wontimi mfansi fom me ne wo kase obi hyedam mo pa a ni dompe sem nti ontimi mpie mfra bonten esanse wanya haw ewo ni dompem eno ne ye ka che wo se wa poso na ye wo ya ukotodwe na ye wo ya a wo bra wontimi nya wo hwe no what the bad Dr. Bawa nyankopa da wo ma ye behwe ama saa yade na adokuru wudompe asoso okotodwa amen ne nante akura ho akwa atwe ama wo no oba Dr. Bawa eye miritia bi wo behu se de ahaban adi saa adwuma no ama yade abewurawura wo nipadua mu no eye wo nkase mu no na fe ho ato na fe wanyamfa hodie anopa mi ni wudi nkomo na me ka che se ebia wanyankwanhia ama wudompe ni mu abu a Shannon so the beba Dr. Baho. The entire Danny Danya, ye bode uraka so we don't pay mubu afaba Dr. Bahon any. Fisa wutranye now the cochinchini baby a ensem fata sebe. Enya emma dumpena na okose dumpena echinabino. No di dem. Enti na ube wusa nensan etwa 7. And ube wobi or the nensa kwana no kra enye and ube wobi ne 9 aba kwa be wache bako. And ube wobi na ne 9 kra na fedi wuntimi kra mfanante. Ubusana ni dompe ho kan nanso ode kochinchini baabia omunim kwan ye fa so ye seti bon no ana ye de kase ni si ani nti ama demdie abanipadua no ho enu nti na Dr. Ban se ekofa dade ahye wo namu ana ekofa ahye wo nsem no ebi ni Dr. Ban so ye ho oba ye de ahaban no ene betu dompe na mu abuo no so ne ye gya ahaban na ma ahaban na akodi dwuma akotwetwe dompe no e de si ani ama wo dompe no aka esi enu nti obi opese ni dompe mu abuo eto antem ema demdie bia sebe ema ho no what the bad Dr. Bawa entempa no nyankopa daroma ye behwe odi ahaban ama baabi a wudompa abuo bia no ye behwe ama na yeye ana hyene nso se dompa bebu onipa dasani na mu no enimu akwala enim pani enti se wo maame ana wo papa no wanya bi 60 70 80 90 years impa what the bad Dr. Bawa esan se ye dia ahaban de djumanti ebema se nipa kro no ye pani no ne kasa na timi ato antem ama no nso enya nfa hodie enti obi a wanya nkwanhye bia ama ni dompe mu abu so ya kwala na pani no ni nyina wo de ba Dr. Bawa ye wo ho ahaban a ye de beto dompe ne ntem ama nso ho ato ene ye di nkomo ana me ka cho say ye number no ye 0244 988 004 number no afi obi o how ha ni nyina ye na chikase ene obi chikase enti wo gina wakakra na ama na ni subire no na wo ya ate ahwe obi nso de okompa so kokete so a wontimi na obi chikase enti wo tena wo enyeye ni nyina gira se ebi ankwanhia bi ana ma ne ka wachi kase no ebi ayade bi ana ama na ka wachi kase a ni nyina ni twetwahia eye haw ana aba wo spinal cord nim fabra Dr. Baho niemfa haban toto spinal cord no emma yade bia no how bi enne ama bia wache akora na wumu akon no ni nyina emfiri wo so na nya wfa ahudie efise da bia no hwe yare sabia papa a ye yusu nubra ne haban a yede sa yede ntentem na de oni kire ho a wo yade di mfie bebre ne wo wachi no obehu se yede na wotwe bosome na afi ye yisa ohaw no afiri wo so enti na anopai obi a na chika se ebremo no eye ne ya no onfamra Dr. Baho afi obi a kompo na eha no eno so ba Dr. Baho a eye bibidro ane ye de behwewo afi obi a osa yamkuro ana atete ne mfie bebra eye bosome ba akopɛ Dr. Ba edi betu ase ama obi atwere yade na etete na busuani bi ana ono ankasa omra Dr. Ba aso ye ho na afi ye hwe no emanenko obi edambo na etete no eno so ye Dr. Ba ye de kasa no nyina aba wieye de ye na ye ka che wo se ye ntimi nkasa ma ade enche enu nti ne ye se ye bobo number no tro number no na foto ba biye na saa yade na ye ka ho asem ana ebia ye wa wo de ba Dr. Ba ho ani da so ho se ye de ahaban ebeyi yade no afri nipadua ni mu enti ye number no eye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 and there was 0244
and 0244
08 34 82 0244 083482 Dr. Ba ewo Kumasi Atonsu Ago Aban Hospital ndachi ana nkranso ye was Painters Road 18 Junction anopa ye din komawi twani hwa yaresabia papa ye ba
nana ba babia achemfo ba obi ayen chane ne na ye mfenso mene kangen fo ba be din komo sisi a mene kangen na je drinking water me wi amene Dr. Amuzu ebeto so na Adolson mami course no na WS Bet in the NCC
president
ye fa enosonko
okay so WS Bet no wadarama obeko website no so wsbetson.com.gh wsbetson.com.gh na wa register wunyan register ya we register promo code no ye 123 and that course ni 145 214 32 145 214 32 and no 17 odds afa code number 2 145 214 71 145 214 71.
Well, I know AWS betting, Mr. Cecilia. Wait me say screenshot de amawuni ano so no wait me atwa bi ma me kan gen foni nkomo eye kwekwan ye ntwa so opanyin boko de
nankopon adom
yele me ase oba what to say great yeni nkomo kakra emfa kan gen na je drinking water
enne de kangen answer na ye be hyase no ye de number ni betu dwa answer
okay
na ebia wote ka mu ana se upe bia to upenchiremu obetimi afa number no wafre number no 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 ene ye topic aye ba be ka ho asem ana se ye disua ye ba be sua about apomuden ho asem eye kangen and magic drinking water and your immune system kangen and magic drinking water and your immune system na e pa kire nyina ne se kangen nsuo no se ne esi eboa yen your immune system no e ma ne etimi eye adwuma ye pa eboa yen na ye hwa ye di kan ahwe immune system no se ye ka se immune system no e de ba de a ebia what immune system no betina unnim adekrompa a eye immune system no se ye ka se immune system no ye soldiers and protectors and preventers are or anytime bia no omusi ade bia eye bone ekwan ewe nipaduam. So that's the immune system. Now you share that immune system no so a it made up of three system that is the white blood cells, the body antibodies, and then the immune cells. Enti si ye hwe sa nema miensa we e no na ekeka bom ema yenya immune system and as ye ka se obi immune system no e stronger saa nneɛma mmiɛnsa wei na ɛyɛ den ɛkeka bom sɛ ɛhwɛ white blood cells na neɛ ɛyɛ ne sɛ anytime biara no egyina ne naso ɛde kutia yareɛ biara anaasɛ ɛmoawa bi a ɛba nipadua no ma ɛde ɔhaw ɛbɛbrɛ nipadua no ɛko etia no ɛna ase yɛhwɛ da antibodies no nso so a ɛno nso ne ɛyɛ ne sɛ produce proteins a ɛno nso anytime bia no bind nneɛma bi a ɛno nso ɛde ɔhaw ɛbɛbrɛ yɛ nipadua bi te sɛ da viruses and then bacteria ɛna ase yɛsa akɔhwɛ da immune cells yi so a ɛno nso ne ɛyɛ ne sɛ anytime bia no yɛka sɛ they are the natural killers. Okay. Omo ye nipaduam nti se yarewa bi ba ye nipaduam ana se emoa bi wonum na se omu nyini a ede oha bebre nipadua na omo na eku omo tidi ntima ye so bi nom kangen de e was e ma wonom kangen ne se eboa immune system no na because of say proteins ana se minerals ahye nsuo no moment no e ma ne ye strong because se wonom ensuo a e more of acid and I say wudi aduane bi krampa e containing acid the more ne say e wiki wo cells no and I say a wiki wo nipadua no e ma anytime bia no yare etimi ye comfortable e wo ba bia enu kwan say yare etina say the doctor Otto Webeck e can say there is no disease that can exist in an alkaline environment no eno me patro Messi numbers ni so bi maybe ama etefonia ahwefo number no 0241 44 91 0241 449191 0241 44 91 me patrol and I say knowledge is power your fire smartphone na you check carbonated drinks any acidic drinks ni other junk foods na you who say omo pH no ahode na dey e wo form e benya bi 2.5 3 meaning say e wo form eba you take it in at the core body na and no na immune cells no sa immune cells we no and then lymphocyte that's the white blood cells no enti eba say ya rare ebeba nipadua no enti mean fight off the diseases and inflammation ubon we can inflammation I say body na dey damage yeah body na damage ebetimi aye swollen or her skin na bon say the body no aswollen awon no and as a redness aye kokko ebi okra so loss of function enti me nya dey function ni nyina ya sa acidic what is ne other junk foods in miane na ne pH no na hode no wo form no ni nyina na masa de sa or how we nyina eba makangen energy drinking water aba said the only alkaline water ni pH near the ewo show say e fasa kangen energy drinking water ya you take it in your body na utumu say it's me emma that cells immune cells it's me travel through the bloodstream e fire moja ni bebia emma need me call the entire system and say ya po eba it me fight against it inflammation asemia can heart diseases ne diabetes and then yare bebrebe and yam traka ye de kangen energy drinking water yensuo de bia ni dan nyina ye benya pomuden pa because no need the holy water the minerals no electrolytes no ahemukena yenyi minerals ni film unlike other waters no so more they end up removing the minerals from the water but the kangen energy drinking water and the only alkaline water containing that high quality minerals no afa so that molecular hydrogen no that's the smallest and lightest molecules na yin so it me borani peduanum travel co organs any systems any tissue baby ekoyi baby film afa so a very natural natural so because na inso ya de edruana but onom ye na bibi say na ye number onom ye ayede ye free wonom nti dani den nyina ye de kangen energy drinking water yensu a yare adokuru no padua ni nyina ebe ye free onyame adom so ye wo distributors across the country nti wo penso ni bia ni ha so be free ye main number no ye betnya le de connect alenke
aye so free wa oyi numbers na free ho so obi opese obeton so na so obegin so ni bi koton se obi pe ye kangena areas be no ko benya bi ato
oba about router and I say Bremen UGC Bremen UGC hono ma na factory no ba bia e wan kasa nti se oba hono na se ope bi atu akoton a oba nhye wo bia mpanifo na obeka se ope bi so ato an ma obetimi aba hono ma beton bet ebu hono ma nti aya edi number ni to dwa no ebia na location na wo no oben obi a oton bi wo hono dada nti wo fra ye be ma that location no ni pakro ne number ebia no e distributor ahanti ye the number ma wa ope bi ato a wo frɛ no nti atambia ye the number ni to dwa no nti ye be sa the number na sa to dwa bio ebia na o tika mu ope bi ato Number is 0241
0241
44
44
91
91
91
91.
Number is 0241
0241
44
44
91
91
91
91.
Kanjin die eye pa boy apomuden cause say o cells no e be ye weekenda and na say we immune system na ye ka ho asem say be ye weaker anytime bia yare bia na say mo wa bia de yare ba no o feel comfortable e wo nipadua num because ade bia nsi ne kwan nti obi won mo obedidi na o se me bo hyehye me saa ne mani nyina aka ho because emoa e wo say no so enya ahoden ye ka so mo ye soldiers o mbetimi ako atia no saa moa no wa bre o mase by nsu a bia wonom ana say wunuane bia wudi nti wa bre o mase dada nti so mo be ye wika anytime bia be ha nti ye ka kanjin asem de a kire no nti wunya kanjin say kim wono ma ne no e be boa a build that system no because e be ma o heart na ye strong ebe mo wakoma no se ne esi pump moja no aye strong wo didi ase ne esimi e digest e betimi amana ye
the mean chawa no ni teacher e flash out toxins ye ha your kidney and liver we have problems no e di ma go tini pa wo my way we have dialysis for the kidney this that transplant ni na ye insuo ayenom no eya ma ye ndwe insuo na ayenom koyemu no but then the question here is insuo na menom no me de komi mu aduma ben na ye de ekodi woni padua nim enti na ye hwe no na hu say alkaline water is the best option. That's the Kangen energy drinking water cause no ne insuo a eboa e flush out waste products toxins bibia free ni padua nim e ma bibia from
Mr. Mo numbers ne biem e no Kangen
0241
0241
44
44
91
91
91
91
0241
0241
44
44
91
91
91
91
bebia wo bia obetimi afre na ye no atwetwe nkomo Kangen eho dawura na yebo
Kangen for no Mr. Mo enso we da bia e kan wasem che we akalan enye nso keke enema wo nso no ne doso sase na no nombe wo sase no be bebo even mo amode dan lo su nyina no mo de Kangen and I just drinking water metwa me nkomodie no so me Dr. Amuzu to so ba bibia bokodie
adom
ye ne nkomo kakra ne ye Amuzu garlic na say
Amuzu P Amuzu garlic Amuzu 4 in 1
Amuzu garlic Amuzu P Amuzu 4 in 1
okay enti me ma obi bia akwa aba medofo edu papa ene ye bebo dia kire no bomodia se ubeyi wasum no atie ho asem na Dr. Amuzu number eye ba akopɛ me pa cho se problem bia wo ho a wodi eno ane se obefre hotline no woni doctor nko ankasa efisa wo frɛ ya wo befa eye 0247 77
67
43 0247 77 43 number ni ye ba akopenti woni doctor nkasa na ebi ade bia ye ba ne ye ka Amuzu P ho asem a ya na wote ho a wo se na de na ken ka Amuzu P sa Amuzu P ye nemu ya de aduru ebi a wo ye bema ye ka ne bebrebe wani ama ho so obi wa se ye me de ma na mewi wo mo senkate bowe no mentimi mahwira tra gata bone nananse no bibia me hu bi kire se bibi nkoyie me pa chawo se wo ye bema na symptoms a mebobo so no wo face bia ko herbal shop ko pharmacy odien ha ho sa wo frɛ doctor wo kwa wo se me pe Amuzu P me to 4 wo to 4 na to 4 koma wo wife ebi a wo ye bema wo dwonso a ne mu apai mienu Ayana Johnson na ye confused ebi nam ha e kire o se wo yare pe aduro Amuzu P ebi a wo ne wo ba hia mu bia wo nko a wo ti pain ya na wo sanka wo ti de na wo se ye be ma de ka ne ho ba bo se na ni aye san se gare fufuo no eye ne dankasa na so wo de ne de eye pains e na wo ti me pa che wo hia Amuzu P ebi a wonso dia ne se wo ne oba hia wie kra wa wo se ya wo sperm na ba na se moja bi esan wo be ma na no sa e kire wo se wo yare wo jonso ye ne moja efra wo jonso no jonso a moja wom ani kala ne kra sesa e kire wo se wo yare enye no ma to Amuzu P4 wo wi ato form ma ho kani because wo treat a e wo se wono so treat ne de wo hu na mane wono so so fa ha wo mu enti tobi ma wono so edro no se ne enom no atere na wo didi wo koko e wo fie no wo sori a fa atere no na bu 1 2 3 fagu kapum nanom awia repeat Enumere repeat 3 times we be a no wedidi. Ebia atre no wo obidie but when we say sa bele cap ketua bi na aya na ye de ya bele ye de chewing stick tuamu no eno pa na muso anka ye de nom eti wo bu no so ba akose ya na nwumere watoa so so we use sa cap no dia eye twice amuzu p no esanemu ya de ma be ma no ba wo hoton ahaban ba ku bia ye friend say nsuoja no ebo mema prostate ho ban moment agonorrhea ne syphilis bi jeje wo no ko ha wo prostate na fe dia wo jonso a wo ti pain wo jonso a wo sa jonso ni bia kam eti no mamuzu p no na nsuoja ahaban no emmo wo prostate ne ho ban eboa wo ma wo mensem so egina ne nan so pa ya wa akomora Bema wanya syphilis achen wo sori ani bula matari no e mani good morning
mama numbers ne bi
0247 77 6743 akwomore no eno ne timi bua ma enwane bema no aye mere no wo sori ano pa na asori agina wo kama edi amawo mesro ko heba shop ne ko pebi amuzu garlic bitters enso wo heba shop obo wa nintini mu twetwe no ne nano ne nsa no na ne nsa keka bo ho obo wa ne de ne ye stroke me pa chaw e wasa wo no mamuzu garlic ni bi na e reduce cholesterol no ye wo pressure wo soro imagine abrantie te say e bia kentie ye se wo pressure ye wonte ne be ma ho kanwie etu wo hwasa de ne ma ne sikọ na wonte ye nem dem sabe gumiti e so no mamuzu garlic e beti pressure no so wo mensem be ba soro efise Alison ni selenium na ewo mu no ebema moje ne die fusane afa wo bema ne ho obi ho ane de ne palpitation or nantia na ote so na kuma boni peri nom amuzu garlic bitters ni bi ebeboa wo pa wo ko heba shop bia eye stroke eye diabetes ma yenso eboa yensebu pebi nanom afa ya muzu 4-in-1 abrochirefo nimpa na wo ko doctor ne clinic ho a ho na wo benya bi and why you busy so I me packaging my delivery at the bro. Amuzu 4-in-1. I am man ko adre manum bi. Ba ku bi e fe na amuzu odenden. Be ma bi hon man and say complaining ni sisi pa. Wo you obi asisi yare bi jeje wo. Ama ye say asede e o black mamba ne mu nso asan ye mere. Wo di betua. Ene wutua ba ko a 3 days time na wasan atua. Another 3 days na wasan atua. Ebema wo sisi mu aye den ama wo black mamba no wo bula matali no enu nso mu aye den eti ne efre no amuzu odenden ya wo ba ko ye fre no amuzu je wo time wo beje wo time wo mpam bema emu aye den all right but wo di bo ani a na wo da ya set tafre bi a wato kresimu asa 3 seconds pe na ya o se wa ya adwuma ama bema e wo se wo delay mu oba no so sepe ne ho eti ano no wo mene ba ko ne 3 days time no wasa mene ba ko na wo be delay satisfy wo ba ne men efri se eyenua bi hini na doctor dia ye na wo hu ni se ebekọ ekire dia meye ne capsules form wo kọ ha ne wa akra wutimi de kọ eti dudu a wo betimi no atọ na de kọ ekafo yi wan ne ho ya wo amuzuga o eyenku na nya nku bi akeke eyenua hini heba enu aye ni nku form odi afa mfidie mu eti wuti se abonse tuntuntuntum bi wo mu ye de massage ye bema obo ane de ne ye peace ase nkuruma epie foforo no wo maame awo na me wanyina bedu se wo wora no ho a wayi rete kura na ye peace sa no ase nkuruma no eti wo de be massage na no pa amuzuga wo amayen na wo massage a on e wo se free from say na ekosoro adwene tache se wo sa de na ye peace sa no e woroba die twato wo amuzu 4-in-1 mu ye fe no amuzu yirima enu die ni dini ne honam se o wo bu ane die na wa kama but esa ye langa seka langa wa makura ye tiatia ade wo fufu abrese entia wo se mu ye du e wo se nya weight wa wo gina hwe anim wo se nya weight wo die na ye fia do da so wo anum aye fia na man se ye twe ahorodo enta se enka ye mpo e wo se mutimi ye du amuzu yirima ni tini ya kokrosa de ye yusu na nwumre wo de be massage wo be men na afedie be ye yirima wo say yes ye mi kwadwo pa minie minya afena me wono adentia wo gina wo nan so aye yirima edenam kone edenam aba Amuzu yirima eno no eti se wo pe bia wo kasa anyina ne se Dr. Amuzu me pe 4-in-1 obe package no wadi koko adura kan ho na afi abo ano afi de ho aye din wo fie obema afi wo bo minimu se ya na aduane aye ready because wo bo adwuma wo mpaso 4-in-1 for 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43 ya watafunshia yeso Amuzu Junction Ghana habe bia Dr. Branch
Amuzu Junction watafunshia yeso Ebemuru Market well ehona Dr. Amuzu mama lines ni bi na yen sorry
okay 0247 77 6743
well meda CP yebeto so Danny Boy ebe shase ewo Lawson radio television program saka to so e de amamo yakramo yedamase nyame nkoso enshi obibia
ana ye umese
Moye fantastic.
No, Pierre.
So say dear, we in charge and Kassan.